everyone. Hopefully you can hear us. Let's find out.
I was still just reading chat as I saw, because I was reading chat, the countdown on here, and I was like, oh my god, it's now.
It's now.
I'm still catching up.
So
hi everyone.
Hopefully you can hear us. Let us know if there's any issues. We are doing a new stream and a new setup. You've never seen.
What? I'm so sorry. I'm interrupting Alex as he's literally just introducing us. It is very crooked.
What is?
The bookshelves. It's my house.
Okay, so basically...
Guys, my house is over 100 years old, and you can either have the table be even or the bookshelves, not both, because my floors are warped.
I said to Meg...
It looks like we're leaving.
She's like, the table's straight. I'm like, but the bookshelves are crooked. And she's like, oh, you can have it one way or the other. The bookshelves are actually that crooked. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
I didn't realize how bad it was, though, until I just looked at this. It looks like we're going to fall over.
We are going to fall over. We're actually playing on our side right now. The table is actually propped up under like 3 books to make it uneven. To mess with you. That said, we are playing through Tragedy Looper tonight. This is Tragedy Looper over here. We have everything set up. In fact, George, if you want to do everyone a favor and set the Discord link, because basically at the moment we are playing through a non-cooperative experience on Camp Co-op, but there is a but. You guys can all work with Meg.
George said, Meg, you live in New England. The house is haunted. You don't get to have flat floors.
We are playing through Tragedy Looper, and you can all help Meg, because the general idea of Tragedy Looper is normally there's a mastermind. In this case, that's me, because I know the rules the best. Meg wanted to be mastermind.
I wanted to, and Alex was like,
Hey, maybe we can play more than one tonight.
Maybe.
The first one's going to be brutal. Okay. You're going to want to swap sides. Okay. To that end, when you're playing...
It's going to be brutal.
When you're playing as the mastermind, we see how that works, that perfect. Okay,
did you already just say the Discord link in the thing that I posted?
Yeah. Did you post the Discord link?
I posted the photo.
Yes, in the Discord there's going to be a photo. That photo is this, and that's very important to understand how to actually help Meg, because otherwise you will have way too much stuff going on.
It's in the lounge, and I also pinned it in case you guys do start talking about things in there. But if you're trying to help us at all, chat in YouTube, not on Discord. We're not checking Discord while we're streaming.
Yeah. Now to that end, the basic idea is I am playing as the mastermind in this game called Tragedy Looper. I also need tokens, because there should be tokens that help track things. Where do these go? I don't know where they go.
Token.
Meg,
how's everyone doing? Welcome to my house. I mean, you're usually in my house, but you're usually in my office. This is my game room.
Day 3, we have a loop token. We're going to be on loop 3, I think. Loop 7, 6, loop 3.
I have no idea how to play this, you guys.
3, 2,
Alex
1.
Wouldn't let me read
extra
the rules.
Gauge. I don't know what the extra gauge is. We're going to put it at 0. We're going to figure that out. Okay, the basic idea here is we are playing through Tragedy Looper, a game in which, let's take a step back. Meg found a little watch in her attic when she was younger. And ever since then, she's been able to travel back in time and stop things from happening that are bad and horrible and evil.
I wish.
Yes.
So much I wish. That'd be really cool.
The only problem is, this particular time, she started noticing that as she travels back in time, the things she stops from happening keep happening. Suddenly something else is going on. Someone seems to be interfering with an event. That's me. I'm the mastermind who has suddenly entered this time-traveling thing to stop Meg from being the good person who stops all evil. I want the evil thing to happen. The tragedies are happening, bad things. There's going to be murders, there's going to be content warning. There are going to be suicides, there's going to be bad things happening left, right, and center. And I'm trying to have a specific bad thing happening. That's the concept of Tragedy Looper. One person gets to be a sadistic, evil person, obviously me. The other person is trying to stop that bad thing from happening. So the problem is, you, as the good guys, the collective good good guys, including Meg as your fearless leader, you don't know exactly what's going on, which means you're almost certainly going to lose the first loop, because Tragedy Looper is about loops. It's about having multiple things happening in time, and the first time something goes wrong, I just say, you lose. And then Meg's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Take that, rewind it back, take another, something like that, I can't remember the exact words. But anyways, take that, rewind it back. She's going to rewind it back, and she's going to try again to stop the thing that's happening. And again, I'll try to stop her, but she has more information now. Now, every single set in Tragedy Looper has a certain number of loops. In this case, we have 3 loops. That's our loop counter here. It's going to be counting down. She has 3 loops to try to stop things from happening. When you play the advanced mode, she has a final opportunity to guess everything she thinks is happening. We're not playing that because we're playing the advanced, so she has 3 loops to stop the bad thing happening.
We're playing advanced?
We're playing non-advanced.
Oh, okay.
If any of the 3 loops, the bad thing does not happen, she wins. It could happen in the first loop because I have no idea how to play. But more likely, given the fact that Meg is walking in completely blind, it is almost certainly going to happen that you lose the first loop. You just don't have enough information. You have to be ridiculously lucky. Okay? To that end, a lot of things are going to be happening in this engine, and most of them Meg won't necessarily understand a lot. What you do have to understand is going to be 3 days in each loop, and that's determined by over here. First steps, we're playing the tragedy set first steps. We're playing over here, 3 over here. That's going to be number of loops is 3. Days per loop is 3. So the name of the tragedy is the first tragedy or something like that, the first script or something like that. But in this case, we're playing through the set, the first steps is over here. When you go to the advanced steps, you have more stuff to track. Okay, there's more possibilities. Wow. But we're not playing with that. We're playing with the first steps, which means there's going to be, looking at this track over here, let's put this over here so you can see, there's going to be 3 possible main plots. That will give Meg information what's going on. Meg knows that there's one of those 3 main plots in play. We don't know which one. We also have subplots. There's going to be one subplot in play. Again, Meg doesn't know which one, but she knows one of them is in play. Which means, for example, just look at these, Meg knows for sure that there's a conspiracy theorist in play because each of these subplots have the role conspiracy theorists. Speaking of which, these are the possible roles in play. These are all the possible roles with their abilities, which won't make a ton of sense. And then lastly, we have the possible incidents, which you happen to know. Again, content warning, on day 3, a suicide can occur. Okay, can occur. Not necessarily will occur.
So we gotta solve this by day 2.
Now, to give you an idea of how suicide works, because we know it's coming, suicide, the culprit dies, okay? So the culprit, a person who's supposed to die over there, that person will experience a suicide if they have enough fear tokens, or whatever you want to call them. Not fear tokens, but there's certain things going on, okay? So that's going to be, and they're not called fear tokens, they're called for the unease. So
that is very serious.
It's very serious. If a character has enough unease, then that character will trigger its effect, and they will die on day 3. Now, Meg doesn't necessarily know what the goal is. She's going to be going through that, she's going to be learning it one step at a time. But every single day we're going to go through a sequence of loops over here, a sequence on the day. We have the day start, which is start of day. That's going to give us certain start of day effects. Then the mastermind will play cards, up to 3 cards on various locations and or characters. Then the protagonist will play a card. You will play 1 card from each of your deck because you're controlling all 3 players. Okay. So you'll pick a card from each of your decks and play them. Then all the cards are resolved. Then we go to the abilities. The mastermind can trigger any abilities. You don't necessarily know a lot about that. The leader uses goodwill abilities. Goodwill abilities are on the characters, and they have a certain number of hearts. But you have to get the hearts on the characters to even use those. So you can't use the goodwill abilities until the hearts are on the characters. And there's the possibility, depending on the role, that goodwill abilities could be stopped. Okay, so for example, if you look at the roles over here, if I'm playing as the brain over here, if you do the goodwill ability on the brain and the brain's in play, I can choose to refuse it, although that will give you information that the character who was refused is one of those characters who might have an optional goodwill ability.
Interesting.
Okay, so there's little rules around that. And feel free to ask me questions the whole way through. There's a lot going on here. Then we have incidents. Incidents will happen. That's where you'd have that suicide in round 3, but nothing else until then. Then we go to day end, where you change leader. That's only relevant in a multiplayer protagonist game. You're the only protagonist. And then we end of round. We go the next day, the next loop. Okay, that is a sequence at play. We have an instance on round 3 that's tracking this over here. We have 3 loops that's tracking this over here, and we have 3 days per loop that's tracking this over here. And this over here is the extra surge.
It's 3 days, 3 loops, so 9 days.
9 days. Okay. Collectively, but in each loop, I want the bad thing to happen, which means there may not be 9 days. If the bad thing that I want to happen happens on day 1, that's it.
Oh, like as soon as the thing happens, you just tell us we lose?
There's a tragedy that is supposed to happen. There's a bit of a scenario. There's role play as far as I know the role play, but you don't necessarily know the role play, which is counter to what we typically do over here. To that end, shall we begin? Let's see, anything in chat?
Sure.
Anything we follow in chat?
I have no idea how to play this.
Also, drinking tonight?
Alex is going to suicide us.
Okay.
I feel like Meg should be sitting on the table in a box. I wouldn't fit on screen.
You would have a hard time fitting on screen.
No, so it's gonna be lurking. I have to be into our office and somehow revive a wet server. What's a wet server?
A wet
Did it actually
server?
get wet?
Like physically wet?
That's interesting.
A wet server. Successfully
Premeditated
committed murder.
murder.
Shadow of the Ripper. What is he saying?
That's our band name.
That's the band name?
That's our band name and our first album.
Successful, like, guessing already. In any case, with that, let's go ahead and start this off. So, to that end, a server that literally got wet. Good to know.
That's funny.
Meg, to start this off, we're going to start playing cards on things. So you don't necessarily need to know a ton because there's not a ton you'll know. Just start trying to, as a protagonist, you want to start trying to buff up your characters. Your cards are going to give your characters the ability to move. They can potentially trigger unease.
I solved it. That's a successful sign.
I solved it. Good job. Good job. And I have the secret mastermind card that gives us more information. Okay. So,
Is he
to that
right?
end, what?
Is he right?
Am I supposed to tell you?
Yeah.
Of course I'm not going to tell you. Of course I'm not going to tell you. But
I
yes.
tried, you guys. I
Yeah.
tried. But
So-
yes, he's right.
But yes, he's right. But yes, he's right. So, to that end, we're going to start with the mastermind playing cards, and I'm going to go ahead and play some cards that will go onto these characters.
So wait, can I ask like questions?
Absolutely.
You say I'm representing 3 players.
Yes.
They're like 3 different roles?
3 different decks. They're all the same deck.
Same cards, you mean?
Same cards, yes.
They're just different backgrounds.
Correct.
And these aren't players. These are just like people in the area.
These are players who have certain. So a few things to know
They
about the
are
characters.
players?
These are people. Okay?
Oh, okay.
The people have a starting location. That's going to be this over here. They have potentially locations they can't go to, like this.
Okay.
So this character cannot go to the bottom right corner. Then they also have over here. We have. Are we doing the right audio? Everyone, our audio's fine, right? Everyone, hope so. Anyways, I think the audio's. Scroll down.
Yeah, it's through the camera. Yeah. They would have told us by now if they couldn't hear us.
I know, but I'm wondering.
Look, it's moving.
I know, but I'm wondering. See, we have. I think I can't remember if I turned it back on or not. I'll check soon. Anyways, we'll find out soon.
Oh, you mean like the camera's internal microphone or the external microphone?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll check soon. Okay.
They at least can hear us.
Yes, they can definitely
Okay.
hear.
Okay.
This character over here has an unease limit of 2, which means depending on what role they have, it can trigger certain things depending on that, or as well as incidents, and that's what you have to know about the characters over here. Past that, you just want to try to go ahead and play cards. But I got to play cards first.
All of these people are these roles?
Correct. Oh, potentially. No, those are all the possible rules in play. Certain characters have certain rules, and it's possible for a character to have no rules.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and I need to check the various roles in play. Let me just go ahead and go through the roles. So let me go through the. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So,
I'm intimidated by this game.
it's a lot going on if you haven't played it. It's a logic puzzle where we don't have the things locked in place.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the wrong microphone.
Is it really?
Yeah, successful can hear you. It looks like we're on a sinking ship.
Are we gonna sing? Ah! No, the other way around. Ah! Okay, cool. Are we reversed? No, it's not reversed. Okay. cool.
Reverse.
Okay.
What does my shirt say?
Now I'm gonna go ahead.
I feel like, you guys, there's gonna be a moment where all of a sudden it's like, oh, I understand now.
I'm putting this guy and this character over here.
Okay. I don't know how to play. I know you explained it all, but...
It's a lot. I don't know what I'm doing either, if that helps.
You switched it?
Yep.
I don't think you can do that.
Okay.
You can do it.
I can do it. Okay.
George,
I have played my cards.
this is my MGT. Today?
Today, the modular game table, I think it launched today.
Yes. And George got one. And so did Stormy.
Good on you guys.
Did anybody else? What did you guys get? Because I don't think I'm sorry, but I have been neglecting you poor children. Tell me exactly what you got.
It's your turn, by the way, to play cards. I can hear Alex, definitely not right. I'm punching a boxing, Vindication, Archive of the Ancients. I'm also going to check if the camera's doing its thing. So it's your turn, Meg, to place cards.
They're all doing the things. We're great.
I'm checking. Ignore me.
Okay. What am I trying to do? Your foot is... You're doing foot stuff
I
for
understand.
the internet. Don't
Let me
you
know if the audio got better or different or anyway.
You're gonna be
Okay.
on the foot website.
I'll be on the foot website?
Yeah, the
okay.
celebrity feet.
Celebrity feet, yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's also Jewish feet. It's many different websites.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I just play one of these?
You play one card to any number of characters or locations.
Do I tell you what I'm playing? Yours are secret or mine's secret? I don't understand this.
You're gonna play your cards.
Do you want to help?
Yes,
I don't
that
understand.
card would help a character that helps a character move to the right. But if it's on top, if it's combined with other cards, then it will have other effects. So for example, let's pretend, for example, that this card I played over here was a move up. Well, if you put that on it, it's going to move diagonal instead. That make sense?
Yeah.
It's telling what happens when it combines, because you can play cards onto my cards. Your cards will have different things that will negate effects or have their own effects.
Okay. And I'm putting them secret as well?
Face down. In theory, you could place them face up because it doesn't matter at this point. If you're playing with multiple characters, you have to place them face down, meaning one person each.
When do these abilities trigger for them?
The abilities they have to have hearts on them. Your cards will help give them hearts. You're just taking the top card. You can look through the whole deck.
Oh my god.
You can look through the whole deck. That's okay. That's okay.
And what does the goodwill do again?
The goodwill is the hearts, and if they have enough hearts on them, they can use abilities. Is Alex starting another secret channel? Trust me, if I'm selling sock picks or feet picks, everyone will know, but I want all that money. Okay.
Wow, I love that I was trying to just draw these.
Draw a card and hope for the best. I didn't even shuffle them. They're all the same card.
Can I play more than one card on the same person, or it has to
You
be one
can
person?
play. You can play on the same person. It just might have an effect depending on what you do. So we know there's a conspiracy theorist in play. That's a fact. Which means at some point the mastermind may place an unease token on a character at this location. Interesting.
Guys, I think I already need a snack.
I respect that.
We'll play through a thing,
Okay,
but...
so let's go ahead and resolve cards. We're gonna resolve the cards. We're gonna flip these over. So cards are resolved. We're gonna flip these over. You play this on this character?
Yeah.
Okay. So on this character we have the following. I tried moving her downwards. So I tried moving the student girl down. Sorry, the shrine maiden. I tried moving the shrine maiden downwards, but you canceled that movement, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. This card goes back. This card has a once per loop ability, so it's going to stay over here as opposed to going back to your deck.
Oh, okay.
Okay? That means you can't use it this loop for the next 3 days.
That's great to know now.
Yes, exactly. That's what I figured. And then over here, I played this card. This card's going to have this character move diagonally. So this character's going to pop up over here, okay, to the hospital. That's going to go back to my hand.
Everyone pay attention now because we're trying to figure out what the crime is.
Yeah. I played this card over here, and we add 1 intrigue to this location. So I'm going to grab a thingy. And this is a good time to tell you that I don't even know what this intrigue does.
Okay.
I can't remember what the intrigue does. I know what some of the things do, but I can't remember what the intrigue does. I'm going to have to look it up. Okay? So 1 intrigue is added to the location. Then over here, we're going to have the following. We're going to have this over here, where we have... Move this to the side. These characters over here, you added 2 hearts. You added 4 goodwill to this character.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So you can be able to use his ability, but these cards are now out of play.
Yeah.
Because they're the +2 goodwill, which is limited once per loop.
Good to know now.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. He wants to kill us.
So we're going to go ahead and toss this down here. 4 goodwill on this character. Now remember, not all characters can move, and that is basically it. Now over here, Meg, we're going to go to the mastermind abilities.
Oh, that's true, George. You don't have to pick what you're getting yet. You won't do that till you're in the backer kit, right? But you got a medium one. Did you get toppers, or did you not have to do that part yet? Free feet pics from Alex, but it is socked, so...
It doesn't count as
Do you want
much.
to show them your bare feet?
Later in stream.
Okay.
Let's make them work
Let's
first.
have you drink more.
Exactly. Meg?
If we win, you have to show your feet. But I'm not going to look because that disgusts me. I hate feet, you guys.
Okay, well I'm not entirely sure who's winning in this case.
Fallon Craig says, is Alex starting another secret channel?
Z Garcia went sockless. Well, if he did it, I don't feel the need to copy him. Okay, Meg? So right now I'm going to do something that's interesting, okay? And I'm doing this primarily for the sake
Wait,
of
I want to use their ability.
You cannot yet. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay? So right about now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the abilities over here. So the abilities allow me to resolve. I just need to go ahead and look at my card over here. I'm going to do mastermind abilities to do certain things. I can potentially do that.
Who's going to stop us from using the ability,
Okay.
I bet?
No, so what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to use an ability, and I'm going to place an intrigue token on this location, okay? Or on any character at this location.
What ability?
I'm just placing an intrigue token on this location here.
But you said you're using an ability. What
An
is
ability.
it from?
So if you look at your roll sheet, you'll see that the roll sheet of...
Okay.
So look at your rolls at the abilities, okay?
And you did what? Placed an intrigue?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's the unsettling rumor.
Unsettling rumor.
Or, the other ones are just none, so... Oh, but you have to be using an ability to be doing it?
So I have to be using
it's
an
a
ability.
roll. It's
so
a roll.
it could be... No, it could be unsettling rumor. Because unsettling rumor has the plot rule that once per loop I can add an intrigue token to a location of your choice. Right? So it could be that we have the subplot
But that would be
unsettling
the
rumor.
conspiracy theorist.
Or it could also be...
The brain?
So you have the certainty, I believe, that we're either playing through unsettling rumor or that one of these two characters over here is the brain.
How do I know it was them?
You don't necessarily know. Oh, because the brain has to do it at his location.
At its location?
At his location, yes. On
But
this
you put
location.
it down here.
That was earlier from a card play.
Oh,
That was the one.
that one's... Oh, okay. Somebody write that down. One of those people is the brain.
The doctor or the boy
Or-
student is the brain, or you're playing through an unsettling rumor. Now,
And if we are, one of them is definitely the conspiracy theorist. So one of them is for
wait,
sure.
why is one of them definitely conspiracy theorist?
Because it says for the conspiracy theorist, you may
No,
add
no, no.
intrigue
That
to
just
your
means
location
no.
of choice.
That just means that if you have unsettling rumor, then the conspiracy theorist is definitely a role in play.
Oh, and that's for anyone?
Yes,
Well, that's confusing.
it's a good thing we clarified it.
It's definitely the conspiracy theorist or the brain. Okay. What's next?
What's next? Let me just see 1 second. And that was the hospital. And it's worth noting that if you look at hospital horror, because some locations have intrigue on them for a reason.
If I look what?
If you look at the hospital horror effect,
Oh my god.
those are potential incidents.
If the hospital has at least one intrigue, every character in the hospital dies.
But
Also, if the hospital has at least two intrigue, the protagonists die.
that's an incident that could be in play.
When do those happen?
I don't believe...
Is it cards that, like, you play?
I think you'd have to know the incident is in play, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Again, some aspects of this are not 100% clear to me. This is my first time playing it in like 8 years.
Okay.
Okay, we get to the end of day 1, and you have not yet
I
lost.
get to use my goodwill.
Oh, yes, right. Leader use goodwill, please. Go ahead.
Reveal this character's role.
So the office worker would like to have his role revealed. Ooh, that's intriguing.
Is he the conspiracy theorist? He is.
I will
Yes.
refuse.
You can't.
Yep.
No, you can't.
Goodwill refusal is optional. But that means you now know that he's one of 4 characters.
Wait, I don't understand.
If you look at your board,
You can
if you look at your
nope.
board, I can nope an ability, but you now know he's one of 4 characters.
Oh my god, this is hard, you guys. He's the cultist. Oh my god, he could be a murderer.
The cultist would only be in play if we are playing through the main plot of A Place to Protect.
How are we supposed to remember this whole thing?
You can take notes. You want notes?
I might need to go get a notebook. Can I go get a
Get a
notebook
notebook.
and nachos?
Go notebook. Go and
Guys,
nachos.
just
Nacho
chips,
bake.
chips and salsa.
This is nacho typical game.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're back.
You have to push in a little bit more.
Yep.
Thank you. Do you want anything while I'm up?
No, I'm good. Hello, everyone. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. This is definitely a little bit confusing as far as tracking what's going on here. I have not played this in a long time, but it's been a while. I'm a little intrigued by certain things. Interesting. Okay. We're doing all fine. Meg's getting some nachos. I'm trying to remember all the details of how to do everything over here because there's a lot of stuff going on. The thing I'm intrigued by is a certain incidents that I think incidents only happen if they're scripted to happen, but I'm not confident in that. I don't think they're uncertain. I mean, I think main plots, subplots, and secret roles, I believe, are uncertain. Incidents, I believe, are straight up just there. But I could be mistaken. Balnay Crames. Balnay Craig, that's a great question, except for one small problem. Tragedy Looper. This is called Tragedy Looper New Tragedies, okay? New Tragedies, and it's the reprinting from WizKids. So it came back in print. That's what's going on. This is New Tragedies, in case you're wondering.
Sorry guys, I needed supplies.
I need supplies. You in? You in?
Okay. Now I know I just went to get a notebook to take notes, but I'm definitely gonna have a chip first because priorities. You
Okay.
want any Tostitos?
I'm good for right now, but thank you.
Okay. Where are we at?
So right about now, we nothing happened. No one did what they need to do to die, and so we can continue.
How many things are you trying to do at once? Like, so I understand the scope of these things that you're trying to do. Is it usually like 6 people you're trying to do something to?
So for example, okay, let's see if we know what's going on here. Okay, so if we are playing through.
Oh, I see. It tells you.
So if we're playing through a place to protect, let's give you an example. If you're playing through a place to protect, that has a cultist and a key person, okay? A cultist is optional. Mastermind may ignore all forbidden tree cards in one location, all cases of location, and a key person is mandatory always. When this character dies, the protagonists lose, okay? A serial killer, that doesn't help there. And then the premeditated murder also has, they have a brain, a key person, and a murderer. I have certain things I'm trying to get done. You don't necessarily know what those things are, but you'll know certain things that happen, and therefore you'll get more information. Right? It's very abstracted in what it's doing, and it seems to be fairly hard.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead to the next day. We do change leader, end the round. We go to the next day. So on to the day 2. Okay. So on day 2, we're gonna go ahead and continue the process.
Chat isn't loading for me. I don't know how to get back to chat.
I don't know either.
We are still live, right? There we go. Yes. Yeah, George, I didn't get a topper block thinking I didn't need one, and I regretted it and got one like in that late pledge when you could add stuff on. Beck Racing, yes, that is Miskatonic School for Girls, and I should maybe make Alex play that. Because we talked about it, and as soon as I told him there was a Madness track, he was, like, kind of intrigued. My daughter and I kickstarted that game way back and loved it. Yeah, it's, like, what, over 10 years old maybe right now? But there's a holiday break expansion that's inside of the box. And, I always play that one around Christmas time. It's very, very fun. I enjoy it. James, that's fine. Belna Craig said, I missed the start of stream. Why is this game being played since it is quite an old game? Wait, did you answer that?
So this was at how to get back to chat. What does that mean?
That happened to me too, that chat went away. But I mean, maybe he's back now because he's here.
He typed it, so like, that
fair.
seems to be a thing I'm a little confused about.
Yeah, Belna Craig, I just wanted to play it. We talked about it. Do you already answer this? I feel like you're answering this when I got the food.
I said that that WizKids reprinted it.
And we talked with Rodney Smith at PAX Unplugged about this game, and that's what made me want to play it. I don't know what to do, Alex.
I don't even know what to do. I genuinely, like, I find this a little confusing. Alex Confusion successful 1. Alex Confusion successful 1. Cute. You playing cards? You got this?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm thinking, I want to actually... Not that one. This. And this. Okay. Now I gotta write down my notes.
Okay. Do you want to write your notes down before we continue?
Sure. So what did we learn last time?
So you learned that we are either playing through
Well, the office worker is definitely
one
able
of
to
the
refuse.
correct.
Office worker.
Successful. Just play mind management. Mind management is an amazing experience.
Okay.
You've also learned that either the doctor or the boy student is the brain, or we are playing through an unsettling rumor as a subplot. Okay. Oh, Meg, you cannot have two cards on the same person. Sorry for that.
I did that last round.
Did you?
I did them both on him.
Oh yeah, you couldn't have done that. My bad.
Oh.
Sorry about
Well, no one told me.
that. Yeah, that's because I did a terrible job telling you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and resolve.
Now, wait, was there anything else that we know?
Not
No,
that we
right?
discussed that I recall.
Okay.
Shall we resolve cards?
And, oh no, it's that because you did the intrigue thing, either we're playing with...
An unsettling rumor, or the brain is the doctor or the boy student.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to reveal cards. We have, you add 2 goodwill, and I moved. I moved the Shrine Maiden, and you added 2 goodwill. Okay?
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and add 2 tokens to her. And I'm going to go ahead and move her downwards. And this card goes away to here. This card goes to my deck over here. And she moves down.
Yeah, successful. We tried out Paint the Roses on BGA, and it's still, maybe it's better now, but when it was in, beta or whatever, it was not the smoothest. I didn't love it.
Then we're going to go ahead and flip these. And I added 1 unease to her. And you did forbid movement. Okay? So you can forbid the movement. Again, once per round. Over here, I added 2 intrigue. That's a once per round ability for me. And then this goes away. And then you did forbid intrigue. Ooh, nice. Did you play a forbid intrigue on him or him?
I thought it's on the room.
You must have. So you probably did. You would have done it on him because there's no.
If I knew the card was on him.
Exactly. There's
Yeah.
no reason to put it somewhere where there's not.
Well, you were doing it to the room, so I didn't understand.
So you could put intrigue on the room too, but I played the played the card on him. Yep. That's the situation.
Oh, and this is one that comes back?
Hello, Mutty. How's it going?
Hello!
Okay. So now I just need to double check something. Because again, this is a lot to track over here. Alright, cool. And so now, basically, what happens now, okay, you don't necessarily know a lot of things, but right about now, the girl student,
I know you really want the Shrine Maiden not in the shrine.
right about now, the girl student is dead,
What?
and you have lost.
What? Why?
You've lost the first loop.
Explain why.
You could look through the various rules and plots and things, try to figure it out. I have goals. What my goals are material to what's going on here. But you have lost. Oh, also, fun fact, I didn't talk about this, but if you ever kill all the protagonists lose that loop, which could be a separate lose condition aspect, but they automatically lose if you kill all the protagonists. The protagonists being the fictional characters that Meg is playing, who are
Guys,
time traveling.
I officially need everyone to go to Discord and read the page and let me know.
So you want to kind of read through everything right about now.
Yeah.
Because if you read through everything, you'll get some more information. It's just fully launched trying tutorial now. Oh, cool.
Okay, so at loop end, if there are two or more intrigue tokens in the school, the protagonists lose. That didn't happen. So we're not playing with a place to protect. Right? Or
There
could we
could-
have lost a different way?
You just go through all the reading.
At loop
Figure out the
end-
ways you could have lost.
Okay. At loop end, if there are 2 or more intrigue cards on the brain's starting location, the protagonist lose, and there's not. Premeditated murder is nothing, so I don't know. Hideous script is nothing. Unsettling rumor could be a thing still. Okay. Mastermind may place 1 intrigue token on this location or any character at this location. She's definitely a murderer.
So,
I
she's a
haven't read them
murderer.
all yet.
So to be clear,
I haven't read them all yet.
if the key person had 2 intrigue on them, then the mastermind can kill the key person. Do any of the people have 2 intrigue on them?
So people can have intrigue?
Yes.
Interesting.
You block the intrigue I was putting on him.
Okay.
Battle Knight Craig, I am definitely an opponent. My goal is to make something happen, and Meg's goal is to stop the
place
thing.
one intrigue token on this location. No, wait, did we lose?
You lost.
Okay.
But you lost the first loop. You'd have to lose 3 loops in a row.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing.
So I didn't actually make it that
If this
confusing.
character is did reveal its secret role, so it couldn't have been that because you never
Correct.
revealed a role.
Also, that only happens at loop end, not middle of the loop.
Okay. So that person has to be a key person. Maybe. That's only as far as I've read, but... Oh, or the serial killer. No, that says day end. Was this the end of a day?
This is the end of the day.
We did all of those things?
I didn't actually give you the opportunity. I didn't do any abilities, and you couldn't have done any. The only ability you could have done is the one you already tried, and I said no. So then, yes, it's the end of the day. What?
I think social deduction-wise, I just caught you in what it was.
You caught me in. You have some
I
guaranteed.
bet it is the serial killer.
You have
because
some
of that.
likely guaranteed information because of the nature of the situation.
Okay, but it could be homicide. Is that true? Or if it's an incident, I know it is.
The incidents, I believe you know an incident's occurring.
Okay, so it couldn't be an incident? Like
YouTube stream
suicide?
isn't a tragic loop for me. Is that there's an actual loop going on in the stream? Hope not. Go ahead.
Weird. So that's true that there's no way it could have been like suicide or whatever.
I don't believe it can be an incident unless you know it's an incident.
Well, you would know.
I know. I'm trying to give rules as much as I could.
Okay. Alright.
So take down your notes. Now you can start again. Ready to go to the next round?
So they don't have to be... Okay, yeah, sure. Sure.
Take down whatever notes you have. We're going to restart everything. We're going to reset it all to the beginning. The loop is reset.
Do I know out of all these people, like, how many of them are roles?
You know some rules are in play once you deduce the main plot and subplot. You know some rules in play.
This comes
But-
off her too?
Yes, all 6 people could have roles, but they also don't have to have roles.
Oh gosh, okay. That's amazing.
Ready to go? You can pull back all your cards. We're
So
on to the
wait,
second-
once again, if it was the friend, you would have shown me the secret role.
If it was a friend, it wouldn't have happened until the end of the
Okay.
loop. Not to say a friend can't be in play. Friends could still be in play, in theory.
It's definitely the serial killer. She's a serial killer. Is there a point when I guess what happened? How do I solve?
You stop. You say there's no solving in this case. You have to stop the thing from happening. You have to stop the bad stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's all. Just going back in time, stopping the bad stuff. Beautiful thumbnail. Thank you, Port Willis. Yeah, that was Meg's idea. We had some solid pictures that were a good match for this. Yeah, this is a game that very much falls into the category of it is a mental. It's one of those games that didn't take off well because it's a lot to jump into and it's not immediately intuitive. But once you do figure it out, effectively this is a logic puzzle with an opponent. That's what it is. Meg's trying to check through the logic puzzles. It's kind of like very similar to Mr. Jack actually. I think when I do review this, I'm probably going to compare it to Mind Management and Mr. Jack as the kind of equivalent games. So we're on the next thing. We started the day. We reset everything.
I got all my cards back.
You get all your cards back, and I get to play some cards first.
Guys, can everyone help? This is a serial killer.
Yep.
And I like her. She's so cute. You just said yep. Was that
That is
Freudian?
what? Oh no, I'm just saying yep. I just do that.
You're done?
Nope. Okay, I'm done. I played my cards.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we played 2 of this one, you have movement cards like this,
Yes.
right? If we both played the same one, do they...
Nope. Look at the card. It tells you. 2 moves, it just becomes a move.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Stacy, it's a lot. It's a lot to go through. Again, it's a hard to track kind of experience unless you know what's up. And now you want to pay attention to the abilities. You want to try to think through what do you think is happening and how do you stop them from happening, and then see how it works. Because if a day goes by, if a full 3 days go by and nothing, and the bad thing that I want to happen doesn't happen, then you win.
You guys, I don't know what I'm doing. The thing is if she's a serial killer, like, how are you supposed to stop that?
So if she's the serial killer, let's say she's a serial killer, right? Then you want to make sure that she doesn't end up in the same spot as...
For 3 days, for 6 days.
Right, but now tell everyone what you think you know.
She's a serial killer.
Okay, and?
And we are playing with...
She's a serial killer and. There's an and there. How did you lose?
It was just the 2 of them together.
Okay, who's the other person?
Oh, they do have to be the key person. I said that, and
Yeah.
you...
I'm saying no. I don't think I said no to that. I believe from going through all the rules that you know. Now here's the thing. So that just to be clear,
she can kill other people.
the serial killer can kill other people if she's alone in that location. And in the terms of the ways you could have lost, I believe the only way you could have lost this scenario, based on all the possible lose conditions, is if the key person died. That make sense?
Yeah.
So that meaning now, just to be clear, just on the same page, it could be there's other lose conditions. If you're playing through a place to protect, playing through a place to protect, there could be 2 lose conditions. Good evening, Brian.
Okay.
Is it set scenarios that can't be replayed? So the answer to that is, if you've played a scenario and you remember what's going on, yes, you cannot replay it. There are 13 scenarios, and the way most people play games, trust me, you can replay the first scenario and you'll totally forget. But also, the scenario sets are a rule that you can construct your own scenarios with the way these are structured. So you could construct your own scenarios, just set a goal, set a thingy, pick different things. It's all doable.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so right now we resolve all the cards. We're going to resolve this one. You move this person that away. Okay. Done. Okay, just so we're on the same page, well, let's find out what happens. Okay, great. Okay, this goes over here. We're going to reveal these 2 cards, and you have I forbid goodwill being added to him, and you moved him up. Okay, so interesting. Interesting.
I didn't know what to do. I thought we should crowd him.
Well, crowd her. Okay, that works. That works. Then these go back into your hands. You have these. And then over here, we have the following. I did +1 unease, and you moved her sideways. So she moves sideways and gets an unease on her. And then on this person, I did move sideways, so he moved this away. Okay?
Alright.
All the cards are back. That's day 1. And now we can potentially use abilities. Okay, so let me just go ahead and take a look at my abilities. Okay, interesting. I'm going to go ahead and...
Hello, Brian.
Hello, Brian. Cuteness is how she gets away with things. I don't know. Cuteness. Cuteness. Oh,
That's how she was murdering
yes,
them.
that does work. Alright, so we're on to day 2. I'm choosing not to use any abilities.
Okay.
Okay. And then I believe, let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose not to...
Thanks, George.
Okay. I'm going to choose not
Everyone
to
help
lose.
if you can, please. We are dealing with a serial killer.
So we move on to day 2, because you cannot do any abilities yet.
Not letting you kill anybody.
I respect that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to play this card over here.
I'm afraid of her.
You should be afraid of her. That's part of the problem.
But she's so pretty.
I'm going to play this card over here
On the room or on the girl?
on the girl. And then I'm going to... Do I have not? I don't have another card? I want another card. I'm going to place this card over here. Your turn. Okay, I think about how to stop it. How to stop it. What am I doing? How am I getting in the way? How are things happening? Uh-oh, we did something wrong.
What?
Did you move him here?
I mean, he started there, didn't he?
No, he started over here, and I think you moved him.
Maybe.
He can't move here.
Well,
I think it has to stay in this location. You can change how you handle it. It doesn't change anything for me.
are you sure?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I love how there's a curmudgeon character who doesn't actually do anything helpful, but he just says nope to Goodwill. He's like, nope, not gonna do that. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-dum-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. 'Cause I'm a rambling man. Okay, let's see what happens. So, we're gonna resolve abilities. Well, I should probably go back to
Powers and abilities.
+2 Goodwill on her. Ooh, +2 Goodwill. This goes away. Okay. Over here we have +1 on ease, -1 on ease, so it results in no thingies. Okay. Then we're gonna have over here, we're gonna flip this. We have her moving diagonally down over here.
Okay.
And then over here we have forbidden movement. Okay. On to day 3. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum.
This is difficult.
It is indeed difficult. You're not incorrect with that.
Ooh. Stacy, I feel the same way. I don't know, y'all.
Ready?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm trying.
I'm placing this over here.
What would your Patronus be?
A hedgehog, definitely.
A hedgehog?
I don't know. I don't have a strong animal affiliation.
Where did
I've always-
hedgehog come from
It was
then?
the first thing that popped into my mind.
You can have those as pets, you know.
I wouldn't want a hedgehog as a pet.
Really? They're so cute.
I'm gonna put this over here. On her.
So there's one on her, one on her.
Yep.
She can't go here.
Who moved her there?
You did.
I did. She stays here.
Huzzah!
Good job. Yeah, if you play a card where they can't move, they just don't go.
Good. I understand now. I'm older.
Okay.
I'm older.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with 3 cards.
Okay.
I don't like this. He hurts people that gets close to him. Base kit not available in UK, yeah. Good evening, Sean. Good evening, y'all. Okay, let's reveal things. The Doctor is going to move downwards. V is going to move down here. Okay.
I accurately guessed
You actually guessed
that
what
you
I
were
did?
moving one, so
Okay.
I moved the other.
Okay, okay.
Wow,
Nice,
that felt
nice.
smart.
Then over here, we got these over here. We have, ooh, look, Meg, look what I did.
This one I get to keep.
Yeah, you did. I did this. For
Oh,
good
I
goodwill.
thought you were.
Okay.
I thought you would.
We have +1 goodwill over here. And then over here, we have, you did forbid movement, and I did +2 intrigue.
Ooh, that's not good.
Okay. And now, I'm going to announce that it is day 3, and you've lost. Play it out. Look through information. What do you know? What do you know?
Everything sucks.
What do you know? Look through the information. Oh wait, sorry. The girl has died. You've lost. You have information. You have information.
She's the key character.
Now you don't just to be clear, someone dying and you losing does not necessarily mean that they're correlated. In your case, you happen to know already that they are. Successful. Hedgehogs are covered in spikes so they hurt people that get too close. Did you, Meg? Wow. Successful. Wow. Yeah. The good thing is you'll never find out.
Yeah, he is pretty mean. Like I said, you'll never find out. And then I said that. What was it that we...
Are Meg swords out of reach? I don't have a Meg swords, but I brought my freaking sword. Good.
You can go get it if you want.
I should get my sword.
I don't have any weapons in this room. Isn't that weird? I have
Wow,
lanterns.
that is a weird sentence.
Yeah.
Meg's like,
But-
wow, a room in the house with no weapons. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Okay, what are we doing again? I'm playing this game?
So you're playing this game.
Okay. Mouse room plays one. How do you get to kill people? That's what we need to figure out.
So-
if there's exactly one living person, if the key person has at least 2 intrigue. Oh, you put them on her? That's fucked up.
Hey, language.
We're dealing with a murderer. Oh,
Now I wanted as many people in that location.
he's the murderer.
I wanted as many people in that location as possible so that you could not necessarily accurately predict.
He's
which
the
one's
murderer because for the murderer it's optional to use the goodwill stuff.
There's definitely circumstantial evidence that that's the case, but it's not factual. You understand that, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
cool.
definitely for sure. I don't understand.
What do you understand?
Wait, if the protagonist gets killed, they lose, and you can't keep
If
looping?
the key person dies, the character. Wait, where's that?
The mastermind may kill the protagonist.
Yes, you still keep looping. I believe you still keep.
I don't
looping.
understand that then.
Killing the protagonist is an optional thing that I can do, but I believe you still keep looping. Oh, I forgot. I meant to put it on top camera. I meant to. I was like 57. I was like new. I
Shit.
forgot. I was so close. I forgot to do a timer. I knew it was coming. I just forgot. Let me see how you lose. I want to see if the protagonist died, you all lose. Because if the murderer gets 4 intrigue on him, not the other characters, then you lose.
It says may kill the protagonist. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't
The question is, does that
matter
actually
right now.
result in... There are 3 ways for the loop to end. You've reached some place through the final day of the loop, something caused you to end prematurely, or the protagonists have died. So you still get to reset. So even if the protagonist dies, it just means you've lost the loop.
Okay, so here's my question.
Yes.
Key person says, when this character dies, the protagonists lose.
The loop.
This says, if this character has at least 4 intrigue, the mastermind may kill the protagonist. What is the difference?
The difference is the murderer kills the protagonist and has nothing to do with the key person.
So it's like a different way to,
it's a different way
for you to not know? Oh, okay. Because I'm like, either way it's the same, but
because no one has 4 intrigue on them, you know it's not how you lost. You know that the way you lost...
Reset.
Okay, you have more information?
I guess.
You have one last loop. If I kill the person, if I do the things I need to kill you, then I
don't think we're gonna get this.
Okay, well that's possible, but we're gonna go ahead and go through this over here. So we're gonna pop this over here. Now also keep in mind, start thinking through which one of the main plots and subplots it's likely to be, based on what you know. Do you want to swap sides next time? Now you have an idea how to do this?
Yeah, this is hard. It's so... How are you supposed to do it?
Hedgehog quills lay flat towards the back of the body. You can hold them as long as you don't pet them towards the head. A clam hog is a happy hog. Meg sounds so defeated. George, that's how Meg sounds now, but just wait until she wins.
Could it be Fire of the Avenger and nothing to do with her?
Fire of the Avenger,
murderer? So we have a serial killer and the Fire of the Avenger?
The Fire of the Avenger could be the plot, but you don't necessarily know that. And if Fire of the Avenger is in play...
But that could have been how we lost.
There are 2 intrigues on the brain starting location. So, the brain starting location, so hypothetically... No, that has to be on the location, not the person. Is the intrigue going to go on location or the person?
Okay. That makes sense.
So you didn't lose because of the first 2 plots, but it doesn't mean that they aren't the possible things.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Okay. Let's grab our cards. Let's do this.
I wanted to like this game.
But?
I'm just not...
You're not into it? We'll see if you swap sides if you like it.
Right, but then, I only like playing as one side?
Yes, exactly. Nothing wrong with that.
This is pretty fancy, Alex, having 2 cameras running.
It is. Don't you feel fancy?
I really do.
Yeah.
I looked at Streamlabs and saw the top down, and I looked up here and saw the viewfinder of us, and like, that's pretty crazy. We got 2 running right now.
Yeah, it only took 5.5 hours of my day. We could have played 3 games of Oathsworn, okay? That was the game plan.
Yeah. Okay.
I played my cards. We're good to go. Meg's gonna die. We're on day 1. And we're on the final loop.
Meg's gonna die.
Now keep in mind, Meg, it's worth reminding you, there is a potential suicide this loop.
How does that happen?
It just means that someone might kill themselves.
But how?
Is
it one of these say I kill myself?
So the way it has to happen is, I know which character it is, you don't, but if that character has enough unease to equal their unease level, then the suicide occurs. If they don't have enough unease, then the suicide does not occur. Okay? I'm confused too, Meg. James, it's not unreasonable. It is confusing. It's a confusing game. Okay, we're gonna reveal. I have this one over here. I have plus. Meg, why are you doing that to me? You see?
I know.
You see? You
I
see?
know.
Okay, so she did Forbidden Intrigue on the character I tried playing Intrigue on.
Love that for me. Love it!
Now it's worth noticing to you in a second. I'll tell you something in a second. This person, I moved this person, and you threw 2 goodwill on them.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pop that to yours, and pop this to me, and then over here, I did +1 on these, and you popped them this way. Okay. Excellent.
Go for it, Alex.
What if God was one of us? Ooh,
Hedgehog quills all lay flat toward the back of the body. You can hold them as long as you don't pet them toward the head. A calm hedgehog is a happy hedgehog. Guys, do I need a hedge? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
What if I got a hedgehog and Devin gets a hamster and they're best friends?
That'd be a good idea.
I feel like it should happen. Yeah, successful. It's making sense to me. It just seems very difficult for the side that's trying to survive. Which, hey, I think a lot of games that are like deductions skew toward being easier for the like mastermind. But it is what it is.
James, the rules are very, very hard to understand, unfortunately. And it's not because the rules are complicated, it's that you're trying to teach a set of concepts. You're not teaching a game. You're teaching a set of different ways that things could play out depending on what scenarios in play. So it's very abstract in the understanding. I found whenever you have modular rule sets, so you have like, this is how the game plays and these are the scenario differences, it's very hard to understand because it can't really teach you a proper concept. It's the difference between teaching somebody how to bake a cake versus teaching somebody how certain concepts in baking apply, and now let's teach you separately how to bake a cake. They're very different conversations.
Can we totally reset this loop?
Why?
Because I have an idea now.
Okay, I am totally fine resetting this loop, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's only one round.
We're resetting the entire loop from the beginning.
It's only one
Yeah,
thing.
let's not ignore the fact that I did stuff and things happen and whatever. It's okay.
Hey, I asked nicely.
No, you asked very nicely. And I said yes very nicely.
Why don't you even do the same thing you did?
The same exact thing?
Because then I'll know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm taking away my thing blocking you there, so.
Yeah, that's good. Good
be
job.
grateful.
Good job.
I have a new idea. Guys, we're gonna try to do something clever and see if it works.
Okay, I'm done. Okay. I am very confused as to what you're doing. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and reveal these. Exactly. Yep. Very good.
That was awesome.
Take it back. We're gonna have this one swap. I'm gonna pop this guy over here.
Okay.
Okay. So these two combine and she pops up over here.
Yep.
Okay. And this one combines and it adds one unease. Okay. Okay. Next round. Round 2. Day 2.
Okay.
Oh wait, Zanga, do I want to do any abilities?
I'm older now.
I'm gonna go ahead and place...
So James Sullivan said, I got a really late start to the stream. Do the rules explain the game well enough? I'm intrigued.
I answered already.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead, Meg, and I'm gonna pop an intrigue down on her. Meg, do you hear? I popped an intrigue down on her.
Okay. Well, I don't like that at all.
I respect that.
What was the thing that said...
So again, that either means that we have the brain in play, and the brain
Right.
is the doctor, or it means that we're an unsettling rumor. Oh, no, it's not, because the unsettling rumor is a location. So I believe it means the brain's the doctor. I believe it's a factual piece of knowledge you now have.
And if they're on the same location...
They can put down.
Okay. They can put down.
On a location or any character.
Okay. Now you're playing your cards first?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bell and Craig, I would love one like that. But I think Alex might try doing something like that before I do. A green screen close-up. Whatever.
Potentially.
For me, I don't have a computer that can do it right now. It would die. Any chance of an awkward guest or scandal on stream?
Awkward guest or scandalous stream. I mean, Scandalo perhaps. I haven't played it yet. Awkward guest I don't have anymore, but Scandalo sure. Oh,
I didn't realize those were games.
Scandalo. Oh,
yeah. We could have guests. You guys choose the oldest, the youngest, or the middle. Okay. I wish I knew what all your cards are.
Okay. Feel free to go. I'm doing stuff. Definitely trying to do stuff. Can I choose the fluffiest, not the oldest, youngest, or middle? I don't get that.
Fluffiest? Yes. I don't get that.
Is there something I'm missing? What am I missing?
The fluffiest is Mifa.
Oh, good. What was the question?
The oldest, the youngest, or the middle for guests to appear on stream.
Oh, was that? I missed the question. Who were the guests?
They said the scandal are guests. That's why you said awkward guests. I said there can be guests. Choose the oldest, the youngest, or the middle.
I confused that. There we go. I missed that.
Oh, that's the
I'm
wrong
locked in.
card.
You
I'm
can
glad I looked at this. I don't want you to know till I mean for it to happen.
I respect that.
Okay.
Alex is not holding now. Alright, we're gonna reveal. Ready, Meg? Meg, so you pop down an unease on her.
And now she dies?
We're on day 2.
Wait, when do they die?
Day 3.
Straight up like the beginning of day 3?
At day 4 before they end.
That's when they die for
Yes.
monies? Well, I hate that whole strategy.
Hey. Before day end.
Okay.
So your strategy still should line up, right?
You said day 4.
I said on day 3 it's going to happen before day end.
Okay.
I mean, according to the strategy you're going for, that still works, right?
Maybe.
Okay. So we're going to have her pop over here. Okay. Forbid movement. This goes away. And over here, I popped an unease on her. Okay. And this goes away. This goes to you. This goes to me. And we head to day 3.
Doesn't
What?
she move?
Who did you put on?
Her.
Oh, she moves downwards. Yep.
So now she kills him.
Ooh, cool. Look at that. Good point. Yeah.
Guys, I'm planning. I did that to her, and
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I understand now. Alright, we want the fluffiest. Mifa!
We're on. Oh, what abilities do I want to use?
Mifa! Fluffy! Oh, hi, fluffiest girl. Hold on, Mif. Can you jump up? Come on. Can you put it on?
What? Can I put on? Oh, yeah. There we go.
Here she is. I love when she sits in the chair like a person. She's just a little person. What is Alex drinking?
Wine.
Because I have my ciders. I had some wine last night. But today it's ciders. Puppy cam! This is Miss Mifa. She is my little world. And she's here to protect. Alex is the awkward guest.
I
Did you
saw
see
it.
that?
I saw it. I ignored it.
Look at her looking. She's so smart. Mifa, what do you think is going on? Let's see. Which card would we like to play? Which one do you think? Is boring? I agree. Are you ready for bed? She may have been sleeping when I called her over. How do you remove uneasy? So you can remove them. The unrest, I have cards that will let me do it, and then some characters like her have abilities that let you do it. But we don't want to remove it from that lady because she is the serial killer, and we want her to die. Does the doctor stay in the room?
Yeah, he's just dead.
They stay in the room?
Okay, I'm playing this on the location.
No!
Your turn.
I think I'm screwed. Because she's either going to have an intrigue... Oh, she can have another unrest.
Dun 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 dun.
What do you think we should do? This one?
George said he wants front cam, and I thought he said foot cam.
She keeps yawning, which makes me think we're so boring.
This is a less exciting stream to go through because it's a lot of deduction, and that's harder when both of us are doing it for the first time, which makes it trickier.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I attempted.
Gotcha. Now I do want to point out, Meg,
Beautiful puppy eyebrows.
we're done here and we're locked in, right?
You're beautiful.
Okay, ready, Meg? Ready? So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this card over. Put 2 intrigue onto the spool. We're gonna pop this over. You're gonna move sideways. We're gonna pop these over. Forbid intrigue. Nice, nice. Gonna pop an unease on her. And then over here we have forbid intrigue and movement. Okay? And then this goes back to me, and this goes to you. Alright, now right, but now unfortunately, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and use an ability, a mastermind ability.
No, you
pop.
can't!
I'm using a mastermind ability to pop
No!
a third unease.
No, you can't actually.
I actually can. I'm popping a third unease onto the girl student. Now the mastermind ability, if you look through the cards, do you know who has that?
What?
How did I do that with a mastermind ability? It has to be a character in play.
And we know it's not the brain.
Because Brain's dead, yes.
Oh, it's the conspiracy theorist?
So I used the conspiracy theorist to pop an unease onto the student, a girl student, at which point we hit the incident phase, and she kills herself. And I win.
Why does she...
She's the one who had suicide, not the serial killer. If you look at the mastermind card over here, it's suicide, girl student. These are the breakdown of the rules. And
so
successful.
her being at that much unease doesn't just kill her?
It doesn't just kill her. Not that it would have affected your plan, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I thought they would have both died.
No, suicide specifically is targeting a potential culprit, and that's that person. And successful, it was indeed a premeditated plot and Shadow the Ripper. You are exactly correct.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Really?
It's a little obnoxious.
That's amazing! Really?
Yes.
That's cool!
So this game is fascinating. It's basically what you get when you combine deduction with kind of hidden role asymmetric stuff. It is a cross between Mind Management and Mr. Jack. It is very confusing and complicated, but it is interesting. Now, Meg, the question I have for you.
Stacy said when
This
I
game
have
is
you up
weird.
here, deal her in. She wants to play.
That's true. Now, the question I have for you, Meg, is do you want to swap sides and take on the next case? You can say yes or no.
Stream, what do you guys think? Do you want to watch it? Because I don't, even if we want to play it again, I don't know how fun this
Watchable?
was.
I agree. Too. Now, the next option is we could pull out something else. Like, what options do you want to give them?
So, our options would be, do you want to play a game with us or watch us play a game? Because that's the first piece.
How can they play a game with us? What's the card
Like
option?
Welcome to or
I mean, we
Rolling
could,
Realms.
but we can't do it. We're doing it online. I mean, we could literally pop it up online on a computer and do whatever.
Well, they could do it. I was going to have us physically do it.
I mean, welcome to. I could literally play on my phone while talking to them.
Sure.
That's an option too.
I really enjoy Rolling Realms. We could play this again, which I'm not against.
It's more a question of how watchable it is. It does seem to be a little harder to follow. It's hard enough to play, let alone follow. So it is a question for you.
I do have dice thrown right here.
Why would you have dice thrown right there, man? Is
Because
there any
I
particular
really wanted
reason?
to play it. What do you mean?
So up to you, chat.
Yeah,
Let us
because I
know
wanted
if you have a specific preference, because
I made Alex, in his visit since he drove here, bring Santa versus Krampus. And because I had
Oh
a
my
lot of fun
gosh.
playing with it, and I wanted to play with Krampus
I just
again.
realized I probably missed a call. Nope, did not miss a call. Interesting. Oh no, I did miss a call. Yeah.
Do you need a second?
Let me just call back. Okay, I realized that they came back.
Yeah. We're doing it live.
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight to the kids.
Everyone will say goodnight.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hi, how's it going? I tried calling you earlier.
I realized. I only just realized it's 9:50 and we're in the middle of streaming because we pushed stream to tonight. And then I realized, oh no, that means I missed a call from you. And I pulled out my phone and it's like, I missed a call. We're currently still live. They're just dealing with this.
You, I'm happy. Okay.
What?
Lost you. What?
You're going in and out.
She said I lost you.
Here.
Are kids asleep?
It is 9:53.
So I'll call you after stream then, okay?
If they were still up, I would have called a lot more time.
That's fair. Alright.
Like, so, I would have gone onto your stream and written a message saying, answer your phone, I'm going to cry.
That's fair. But you didn't know we were streaming tonight. You thought we were streaming last night probably.
I would have thought and figured it out. I
Okay.
would have started going on to all...
Kids are asleep, but we're all safe. We're all safe.
Kids are asleep. We're fine. Everything's fine here, and we're not yelling there.
would have called
Sounds good. Devin's not here.
And then he would have answered his phone because he wouldn't have been streaming.
Alright. Very good. Alright, I'll call you after stream. Bye bye.
Love you, bye.
Oh no. Balna Craig said, I would like to see Meg play Alex's side, but only if she wants to. I'm not against it.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Balna Craig said, I would like to see Meg play Alex's side, but only if she wants to.
It's up to you. It is a drop confusing
I
to
want to
run.
play Beast.
Beast? Oh, Beast is so good. Beast is so good. Switch and play. I'm working at learning the subtleties of this.
Okay.
It sounds like she's against it. It sounds like she's reluctantly willing to.
I'll do it just
Okay.
to prove that I can win once at least at this game. Maybe.
So, we have...
Can you
this
put
is,
it back on top down? Because I
Yes.
moved this.
Okay. So, this is the my card. First steps. We know that we will have an incident. Okay, we're just going to swap. Here's your cards, your deck of cards. And we're going to have to set things up. Okay. So, Meg, here's the dealio. I'm going to need your help with this because I can't do this. This is the Mastermind card. You have Mastermind card number 2. Okay. I can't see this.
Good.
This tells you all the various roles in play.
Holy moly.
It still should say first steps on top, right?
What?
It
First
still says
step?
first steps on top?
No.
Does it not say first steps?
It
You
says
see how...
main plot.
Oh, sorry, interesting. Interesting. Does mine say first steps? Yeah, mine says first steps. We're good. Okay.
Does anyone want to guess what the things are?
So, now, right now, Meg, you should have a bunch of characters. Just tell me the names on the left-hand side. The left hand only. Do not tell me the right hand.
Shrine Maiden.
Shrine Maiden.
Who we
Okay,
have.
perfect. Great.
Alien.
Alien? Alien? There's an alien?
Well, depends what kind of alien.
Alien. Okay, cool. Great, great. She goes there.
Okay, great.
Okay, what else?
Police officer.
Anything else? Next.
Office worker.
Office worker and police officer. Okay, next.
Pop idol.
Pop Idol's back again. Okay.
Patient.
Patient and, okay. Anyone else?
Police officer.
Police officer goes over here, and patient goes up here. Anyone else?
We should have 6.
There's 6. Perfect. Okay, now it should give you the specific roles of those characters, and it should also tell you the specific circumstance of the main plot and subplot.
And I think I can say this out loud.
You can say whatever you
But if
want.
it says person, that means they don't have a role.
If it says person, it means they do not have a role. That does mean that I know one person does not have a role, obviously. But I would assume that from the other card. Okay? Are you good to go?
Mm-hmm.
So now there's going to be a missing person incident on day 2, so we need to track this. So we have how many loops? It's going to be three loops, but 4 days per loop this time. So we have more days per loop, and we have specific incidents occurring. So 4 days per loop. So on to day 1, we have an incident occurring on 2 and 3. Now on 2 and 3, we're going to have a missing... so on 2, there's going to be a missing person. Move the culprit. So Meg, it tells you which is the culprit for the missing person. I don't know who the culprit is. But you're going to move the culprit to any legal location and then place an intrigue on that location. Okay? So on day 2, I will know that you're going to move
When
someone.
does that happen? At the end of
It'll
day
happen
2?
at the end, step
I
4.
see. Yep.
Before day end. Okay? On day 3, we're going to have a hospital horror, which means if the hospital has at least 1 intrigue, every character in the hospital dies. Also, if the hospital has 2 intrigues, the protagonists die. This is the hospital. Putting intrigue on the location might be in your best interest because we know that if you put 2 intrigue on the hospital, at the end of day 3, all the protagonists will simply die.
Does the culprit need to be
Doesn't the culprit...
in the hospital?
I believe so. If it has a name, yeah, I think so. Basically, he's going into hospital and slaughtering everyone.
That is weird that it doesn't say it like on the hospital horror thing.
It won't say it to me, meaning if the hospital horror has a culprit listed next to it, then the culprit has to be there. If not, then not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Are you ready to start?
Sure.
You start by playing cards in these characters. I don't know what the goal is at all. I know that there's a few ways for me to lose. So the starting baseline is because we're playing with first steps, I know that there's certain ways I can lose. I can lose if all protagonists die. I can lose if at the end of a loop, not in the middle of a loop, if at the end of a loop there are 2 intrigue tokens on the school, I can die. I know that if there's, at loop end, there's 2 intrigue tokens on the brain starting location, the protagonists lose. Okay? So those are both loop end thingies. So I wouldn't find out until the end of the 4th day.
I'm so sorry. This is going to take me a second.
Oh no, interesting. Okay, cool. Now don't forget, these incidents happen on days, not loops.
Okay.
Yeah, this
So
is
it happens every loop?
day. Potentially, there's a hospital horror potential every single day. Again, you're traveling in the past, or well, you're the bad guy. I'm
Every
traveling
single
in the
day or
past.
every single loop?
Every single day. No, on a specific day in each loop.
Okay.
On day 2 in each loop, the missing person is going to pop somewhere.
Sorry guys, I'm
And
reading
for the
like,
record,
all
if
of
I
these
do
abilities.
win over Meg, understand that I have the significant advantage of having played the last scenario with her. Because you get to learn a lot of how, like, Meg's first day in the thing was a complete wash.
Okay. Alright guys, I'm almost done reading everything.
I do find that interesting. Does hospital horror have to have a person behind it? I assume so, but I don't know.
Okay. I'm sorry guys that this is... I
It's
feel
a
like I'm
lot.
being
It's a lot.
so slow.
No, there's a lot. You're placing it on the location.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, most cards don't have an effect on location. The only one that does is Intrigue, but you can play things there as a bluff.
Okay. Guys, I think I'm doing worse as the person. What you gonna do? I'll continue reading my things. I never read my subplot.
And also keep in mind, in order to trigger an incident, that player has to have the unease. Did you follow that? Yeah? Meg, yes? You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is difficult. I don't know if I know how to do this. I'm glad that we played it, so now that I know the game,
Okay.
but...
Okay, I'm done.
Alright, so this one I'm assuming that you knew what to do.
So you take the Intrigue card back, I take this card back.
Okay. So she's gonna move to here.
Yep. So she's going to move up there.
Okay.
Okay. Now don't forget, here's an important part. If there is a serial, you're still going to go through the abilities first. But if, for example, there's a serial killer, if any of the people in play are a serial killer, someone's going to die now. Just
Yeah,
not
that's
yet,
true.
not yet. But first, we're going to have to do abilities. So you could now activate abilities, but it will potentially give me information. Some abilities are mandatory, other abilities are not. So up to you as how to figure it out. Most abilities are mandatory, at least as far as this side of the board. When we get to the advanced side of the board, it's a different story. Oh wow. The other side gets more complicated very quickly. Just so you understand, here's the possible stuff going on this side, okay? Then the other side has that much stuff. And because of the nature of just compounding possibilities, that's a lot more stuff.
I'm gonna put an entry token here.
Okay, so you're putting an entry cloak token there, which means we now know the following. We know that it's either we are playing through the unsettling rumor option, or we know that the brain is in play. So either the brain is in play and the patient or the alien is the brain, or we are playing through the unsettling rumor. Unsettling rumor is once per loop, just so we're on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'm not doing any abilities, as you might imagine, because I have no abilities to do. Ah, I should remember it. 127. Gotta stop that. It's 127, it's 157, it's 227. It's so annoying. I have power. Okay. I am going to... Are you doing any abilities more?
No.
Okay. Incidents do not happen the first round, so day ends. Have I lost?
No.
Is anyone being murdered?
No.
There is no suicide. There is no serial killer in play. That's actually good to know. Okay. Move to day 2. No serial killer to worry about. And now it's time for you to go ahead and play cards. What would you put for barrier to entry level? What would you put for barrier to entry level? It's not your gateway game. This is a lot. This is not a game you should get unless you are intrigued enough in what's going on to like commit to to commit to a full game is just a learning experience. You have to learn the rules, then the mastermind has to learn their own separate rule book, which is trickier. Although, actually, Meg, thematically, I don't know if it makes a difference to you. Do you understand how to... Okay, so here, if you want to read any of this stuff here, I should not read this stuff. If you want to read this stuff, this is part of like stuff to note. It gives you some of the background story, if you want it, as to what's happening. Like the last one was basically some girl had seen something and was hired to be killed or whatever it is. There was details. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna give you information that will help you.
Whatever.
Meg's like, I'm gonna read it later and find out that you needed to win. I'll give you tips too. Okay. So you're once again throwing stuff. So Meg's throwing stuff in the shrine. Now I have suspicions because throwing stuff in the shrine. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll be quiet. Again, Meg could be throwing me off. That's the fun thing about this game, because you know the possibilities that the other players have to wrestle with, which means you can try spending time throwing them off from those possibilities. Meg, did you move the alien to the top left location?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna just leave her there at this point because we know information based on it?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Well, you can move her back.
I could, but I already know the information that there's no serial killers. It's up to you. I'll let you decide.
Okay, I guess for sakes, just leave her there, but...
It's interesting, because the patient can't go anywhere. The patient's stuck in the hospital.
I mean, that makes sense.
It does make sense. Although if the doctor's in play, the doctor can cure the patient. You see that? If the doctor's in play, the doctor can cure the patient. Good night, Stacy.
How do you know that?
The doctor's ability had on him that he can cure the patient, and the patient can go anywhere. That was from last round. See? The patient may move freely for the remainder of the loop. Okay. You done? 3 cards, 3 situations there. And we now know that there is a missing person who's going to move. Now, the missing person only moves if they have enough unease to trigger it. Right?
Sure.
You're still on the same
Unless
page.
I move them.
Unless you... Well, yes, but that way we would know that separately. Okay.
Good night, Stacy.
See, 2 of the 3 plots that could have a key person. I think I should still just continue to stop that. I think it's the right move, as long as I see what's up over there. But in the meantime...
Can I take this back
Sure.
before you decide? I just feel bad that I want to fix things.
You want to try to mentally fix that stuff? Can you then just move it back? Just move it back then.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm not
It's
having
what
you
I
spend...
want. It's
Meg,
what I want. It's what I want.
It's not
what I want.
satisfying.
It's me
not
bluffing.
Okay, great, fine. It better be you bluffing. It's not you bluffing. You know what? You can have that.
You can have.
There's 4 days per loop. Interesting.
Day end is different than loop end.
Correct. Okay. Done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Go ahead, go.
Okay. So I'm gonna move her.
Mhm.
Oh well. This is going to add 2 intrigue here.
Okay.
This is going to give her 2 goodwill.
Mhm.
This is gonna move him up. This is not gonna work.
No. Okay.
This is used too.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, and now it's mastermind abilities if you want to use any.
No. No.
Okay. And we're currently on day 2. So you're not using abilities. I don't have enough goodwill to use abilities. Are you triggering... No one has enough unease to trigger the missing persons, so I assume that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very good. Time to figure out how to stop you now. Okay. So moving on to day 3. Day end. No day end effect occurs. You're right, I don't like this game. Wait, where's the person off the board?
I don't know. I just
Why is
looked.
the-
There were so many cards being played.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Where did she go?
Okay. I got this.
Why are you going first? I don't know why we just got lost. I was so lost in reading these that we just like zoned out for a minute. We're live right now.
We're not live. There's no one
We're
watching.
streaming. There's no one watching. Okay.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot to think through what could be happening and how to best prevent it. The concentration could be cut with a sword.
Your turn.
You're placing it on the location.
Mm-hmm.
If the hospital has at least 2 intrigue, the protagonists die. Die. Well then, I guess we'll go ahead and do this over here. Prevent intrigue so that I don't die.
Now I have a question before we get to that point so that you don't know anything.
Yep.
If... Who are you playing that on?
I was playing on him, I'm rethinking.
Okay. If you meet multiple lose conditions at the end of a loop...
You don't have to you have to specify the key things that happen necessarily, but you don't have to say how I lost.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
So if someone died, you say they die, and you say I lose, but you don't say I die because I lose. Do you see the alien can revive a corpse if she gets enough friendship?
Holy shit.
Once per loop.
And she also kills other characters?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of scary. While you think, I'm gonna go grab another drink.
Go ahead.
Can you push in a little bit?
Yes, I can.
It's always just not enough.
Never enough. Never, never, never enough. Never, never, never enough. Dun, dun, dun.
I have a tiny bit of tuna I could eat. I'm a snack machine.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na, just a snack machine.
And I ain't gonna snack for nobody but
oh,
you.
1 second, I did the wrong card over here.
Mama munch.
Okay. Ready, Meg? I've gone. We're going to reveal cards. This person is going to move up. Okay. This person is going to move to the right. Okay, so this is your card, this is my card. This person is going to do no intrigue on a +1 intrigue.
Okay.
Okay. This person is going to do +1 goodwill. So I threw a goodwill on them. Interesting. And you shoved them over to here. Okay. Now, the specific order is you can do abilities before I can do abilities.
Powers and abilities. Powers and abilities.
So mastermind abilities first.
What abilities do you have? Wait, when did you get... Oh, but she's not in the shrine, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's a good point, Balnek. It's a good point.
What?
He said it's great watching me try to think through how to play while wondering if you're playing it right. I mean, it's fair when you play a game like this.
I'm gonna... Yeah, this is chill. This is super chill.
Go ahead. Do your things.
I'm not going to.
You're not doing anything.
No.
I am not doing anything either. And now we go to incidents, Meg. Does a hospital horror occur?
Everyone there dies.
Okay, so now, assuming I know this correctly, that means one of the people there should be the responsible person for the hospital horror, and it happened because of the hospital having at least one intrigue. Interesting.
That's so sad.
Now, fun fact about being the mastermind, this goes back to the rules. So, Meg, let's say you didn't have the intrigue, Meg. If you didn't have the intrigue here, you'd have to announce a hospital horror would have occurred.
Oh,
but
really?
didn't. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's not relevant this time because it did occur.
You mean if the person was there,
If the
but
person
the intrigue
was there,
wasn't?
but they don't have the intrigue necessary, do they?
What?
Nobody has intrigue on them.
Does the person have to have it
Yeah.
on them?
Yeah.
I thought it just has to be on the hospital.
No, they have to have this stuff on them. Right now, we can rewind to a particular moment in stream where I said to Meg, just on the same page, Meg.
I give up on this game.
Just so on the same page. What I did is you were looking at your
I don't
cards.
disagree.
This is what happens. You were looking at the cards. I was like, just so on the same page. I was like, the person has to have the unease on them to trigger the event. And you're like, okay. I'm like, you hear me, Meg? You're like, yes. I'm like, they have to have the unease on them to trigger the event. You're like, I got it.
But I heard that as the missing person one because it's a person going missing. This one's a location event, so I thought the location needed the intrigue, not...
The person has to be unsettled to slaughter every patient in the hospital.
Sure they do. I'm unsettled.
You want to wrap it?
Yeah, I give
Okay.
up on this game.
I'm guessing the patient is stuck in the hospital and wants to murder everyone.
No, the patient's your friend, and I would have told you that at the end of the loop because they
Actually,
died.
that's funny.
They're your friend.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So, what, the student was the student was? The student was the person who wanted to slaughter everyone?
What student?
Who wanted to slaughter everyone
What
in the hospital? Sorry, the Shrine Maiden.
It is the Shrine Maiden.
The Shrine Maiden wanted to slaughter everyone?
Yeah.
That's nice. Nice.
She's
very
very
cool.
murderous.
Yeah, so the Shrine Maiden wanted to murder everyone in the hospital.
This person was the brain,
Okay.
and this one was a curmudgeon. He's just grumpy.
He's just grumpy, yep. I try to reveal his role.
And the other one, we have the police off. Oh no, so he was a conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
The office worker is the curmudgeon, which
So
I may
what-
have been playing wrong, but it never came up.
Okay. That is frustrating. That is definitely frustrating. Because, like, yeah.
Not knowing
It's a
the
lot.
rules.
It's a lot to... Again, I just find it funny because I specifically was like, Meg, this is the thing. You're like, uh-huh. I'm like, you're not paying attention, Meg. This is the thing. You're like,
I
I
was
got it.
paying attention. I just didn't understand a location event versus a person thing.
It's a lot.
The hospital thing happened. I understand now what you're saying with reading the card, but I think that's something that, like, hearing it verbally, I wouldn't understand until it was told to me.
Yeah. Anyways, that has been, what's it called? Tragedy Looper. Tragedy Looper. New Tragedies. It is complex. The biggest problem is you're trying to learn a rule set while being unable to properly communicate, which is very tricky for games like this, and this is definitely confusing and a lot. That said, it can be very rewarding if you play with the right group of people because it's effectively a logic puzzle combined with a hit and roll kind of situation.
James Sullivan, this one is a brand new version. I want to say it was like 2022.
WizKids, yeah. WizKids reprint.
It's new. If you go on BGA, oh my god, BGA. We've been playing too much BGA. If you go on BGG, it's Tragedy Looper. What's it called? New Tragedy.
New Tragedies, yeah. Alright. I think it's time to wrap it.
Yeah, Belna Craig, I agree. Do you want to wrap it? Do you want to do anything quick?
I have enough stuff that I need to get done tonight that I'm okay going if we want to keep going, but I'm okay wrapping it.
I want to play something better than this to end the night.
What do you want to play?
What do I have that would be fast?
Fast?
Fast. Oh, do you want to play Sushi Go? No, two people,
Nope.
that's not fun. Nope. You don't want to try to play Sonora, do you?
I am not averse to it, not at all.
Okay.
Sonora's been on the list of games I wanted to play.
You've never played it?
No, you've mentioned it a bunch of times and I wanted to play it because of that.
Okay.
I think you've convinced both me and Devin that we want to play it.
This one's it should be quick if you don't, like, overthink too much.
Okay, we'll be here for a while, everyone.
Well, it's one of those ones where it's like a roll and write, where it's like you can overanalyze like exactly where you're putting, you know, whatever. Who has played Sonora? Has anyone in chat played Sonora? Do you know this game? This is a dexterity game that I actually adore, which is hilarious. Okay. Oh, do you want to know something? Guys, this is so funny that we're playing this on stream. I'm going to show you something, like, cute about a home copy of things that, you never would have known if I hadn't decided to just grab this out tonight. So, in Sonora, can you put it on the thing for a minute?
Yep.
Are you going to be able to hear this too?
Hear what? Like,
are you paying attention enough for me to start explaining the game?
I'm definitely paying enough attention, yes.
Do you have a pen color preference?
Light blue.
Okay, so in Sonora, this is like the board that we're going to be playing in. And first things first, we're going to have 5 discs. So, this is the thing that's funny about our home copy. If you guys see all these discs, Alex, do you notice anything about these?
Do I notice anything different? They have numbers in them. They have colors. One of them says boob check on the what? What does this say?
So
this says boob check.
All of these are numbered. And for our orange ones, this is a misprint that it's another, I think it's a 2. Where we had 2 of the same number and never got a 4.
So you thought that...
So I had stickers that were exactly the same size, and it's from a calendar, and that's something to remind you, like, when to check for breast cancer. And I put a boob check thing on that, so...
I'm gonna get fired.
I'll play as that one.
Just so on the same page, there's 2 other colors you don't have to play as at all, right?
Right.
Cool.
Fine, I'll play as the purple.
No, you can play.
He doesn't want boobs in it. Well,
you can
fine,
play.
we'll keep the boobs out of our family game.
I'm so glad I'm here.
This is keep co-op. It's fine.
Anyways.
Do you not want to be here?
No. I'm happy to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so guys, we are going to be flicking these discs all over this board, and we are going to be doing it 2 at a time. You need to show the board.
Yes.
We're going to be doing it 2 at a time. So I'll do 2, Alex will do 2, I'll do 2, he'll do 2, and then we'll each do 1. Now what you're trying to do is, I'll explain these sheets in a second, but you're trying to get them to land in different areas. Now I have this facing toward you because this is where first player is, and I was going to let you be first player, but just for example, can you flick 2 into here?
What am I trying to flick them?
Anywhere, for now. Well, no, 2 of yours I meant, but that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to have these sheets that are puzzles that we're going to be playing through. I think one side is symmetric and one side is asymmetric, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe they're exactly the same. So we are going to be filling out these sheets. And what this would score is, and I mean, let's just flick them all in because they're supposed to be. Whoa, can you get me my 4? And can you just put yours in?
By the way, I'm already glad we're playing with these colors, not the other ones, because can you imagine if you had said, can you get me my...
Boob check?
That's the one. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Put these in.
Okay.
So, if this is where they were, we score these clockwise. So first we would score this one, and you're purple, right? No, I'm purple. So this one's kind of almost exactly down the middle, but I think more on this side. Though? Well, no, this is facing the first player. So this spins. This will be facing me when I'm doing it. It'll go back and forth. So, I mean, you can for the example for them, but this one goes first because it's one where we're fighting for control. So whoever is first player, if it was Alex, he actually wouldn't get to place anything because this one's touching this circle. I'll get to those in a second, but it's inside of like a different thing. So I would be the only one scoring for this one, and I would have 9 points. For this one, you're just filling in the X's to score different points. So there are some, it tells you like how many there are. There are some that are 7 hexes, there are some that are 13, there are some that are 32. And they give you all different points. But do you understand that, Alex, that
Nope.
once you cross out all of the hexes in it, you score the points for the thing?
Is you cross off 9 hexes?
Yep. So
9
I got a 9.
equals 9
I got a
hexes?
9 there.
Okay.
So let's say I decide to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Now I completed this one. So I'm going to get 6 points, and now everyone else can only get 5.
Okay.
But this one I'm only started on. Say you are more ahead on that one, and you got to put some in, then you could take that one before I did.
Okay, and you also get a bonus.
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll get to bonuses later. First I'll go through all the things, and then we'll get to what bonuses are. So, that's what this one is.
Yep.
This one is, depending on the number that you have, you get that shape, and you are filling it into this grid. So I have a 2, and you have a 5. If you have this 5, you're putting that shape into here, and you have to start touching this box. That one's already done for you.
Okay.
And then you would do that shape on any of these, and you're crossing out different types of cactus. Now, for every type of cactus that you have surrounded by a shape at the end, you'll get that many points. So if you have one of all of them, I think it's each one will
Okay.
score that many points. Like, each type scores on its own. Does that make sense?
No, I don't understand how this scores.
Okay.
So the shape. So first of all, the shape is. What's the point of getting the shape?
You got a 5,
Yes.
which means you get that shape.
Yes.
Which means if you wanted to, starting from the beginning thing, you could fill in this.
Okay, great.
And you've now encompassed that type of cactus and that type of cactus. So you're already scoring 10 points.
Each one's worth 5?
Yep.
Okay.
And then once you have 2, they're 7, and then 10, 14, 19.
I still don't understand. If I have 2, they're 5. What happens if I have this?
Then you have 2 of that type,
So it's
which is 7 points, and 1 of that type, which is 5.
So the first one is worth 5, and after that is worth 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Well, that's an interesting jump from 1 to 2.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's like a 2-point jump.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Okay.
Sure. I don't disagree about that. The only thing about what you did is that they have to be connecting, so for you to have done that, you would have had to get a 2 before and put it over there.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Cool, cool.
Now, are you okay with that one?
Let's say yes for now.
Okay. The owl one is this one, and you would have had 3, I would have had 3, and what this one is that you get to cross out that many.
Okay.
And your final one is a circle. So for this, it would be 1, 2, and then you could circle either this one or this one.
Okay.
Does
And
that
the
make
thing
sense?
just circles points?
And only what you circle scores.
Okay.
Anything you cross out doesn't score.
Okay.
Oh,
Better get you buy it.
I know, now I'm in trouble.
I mean,
It was purple and purple.
go ahead.
This one are these. And for this one, you add them together. So where you have 3, that will let you cross off any 3. So you can really only cross
Do
off
you
that
add them
one.
together for everything? So for 2 of them, you add them together. The other ones you don't.
Right. So
Okay.
these ones, it's the shape is the number, and if you had 2 different ones, you get 2 different shapes. This one is adding to. Well, no, this one you're right is
Yeah,
that
2
it's
different things, yeah.
going and going. This one you can add them together,
Okay.
and the other one because like you could have like 7 and do a 3 and a 4,
Okay.
and not have it be 3 and 4 on here. So where that is a 3, you could cross that out. As soon as you cross out a triangle, so like that would make this line, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you got this one, then you would be closing in that seed, and you get 2 points for every seed that you've closed in.
Okay. 4 points for the
And-
cactus
yep.
and 6 points for the thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, for this one, you can't save any between rounds.
Okay.
So, say you had 4, and for whatever reason you wanted to cross off this 3, you would cross off, you can put extra into here. So, say you got a 4, you cross off the 3, you put 1 here.
Okay.
Now you're paying into those bonuses, and once you get them, you get
Cool.
them.
Okay. Ready to
Okay.
go?
Well, now just to talk about what the bonuses are, for the rabbit ones, this is a typo that's on the thing. See how that says 6 and these say 5?
Mm-hmm.
It's always 5. This is wrong and it shouldn't be 6.
Wow.
I know. It's actually kind of crazy. So for the rabbits, you always get 5 points that you can do with once you get a rabbit. For the foxes, it tells you, like, see that's a 4 fox. You
Sure.
can do 4 or lower. So you could do, when you get those, any of the ones that you want.
I don't know what that means. A fox is a fox. Wait.
So you get a 4
So a
or
rabbit
lower
counts as a 5. It counts as having another 5.
in here to spend.
So it's not points.
Correct. It's 5 to spend here.
Then why is there a score here for the animal?
Because that's what you score for each sheet. You'll add up the score for this sheet, put it here.
Oh,
This is the rabbit section.
Oh, that's
this
not
is the fox
confusing at all.
section.
Why in the
this is
world would they
section
do
and the
that?
owl section.
That is confusing as anything.
Yeah.
To the bonus animals the same shape? Okay, fine. Okay.
For the owls, I have to look, but I think it's you get to choose any number between 1 through 5. It's
Okay.
like you get a wild disc. And then these are... The top one is that you can reflick one. So if you don't like where one landed, you can say, okay, I'm going to take this one back and redo it. You have to do it when you do it.
Okay.
So you flick it, don't like it, choose to do it again. It's not like it can be all settled and
And the
then
other
decide to reroll. The other one is that you can swap any two. So you
Gotcha.
could say, I'll swap these
Okay.
two.
Shall we do it?
A little bit more.
Why? I just want to
These
play.
white boxes are the discovery bonuses. That's when you unlock these ones, which are just extras of those. And there is one other thing, and now I don't remember what it was, Alex.
I'm
Because you were
sorry.
so antsy to go. Oh,
I want to correct your camera so it's more like directly top down. We'll do that later.
okay. The only other thing is, see these? So this one, if it lands here, it's not a lizard one. It's a rabbit one, but times 2. So
Okay.
8 in the rabbit one. This one, if something landed on it, it's 2 in the fox. So it would be 2 5s in the fox if it
Okay.
was that one. 2 whites in the fox if it was that one. This one is 2 for this one. So that would be like 10 points. I mean, sorry, for this one, for the lizard.
Gotcha. I get it.
Okay.
And then the top in the middle, you choose where it goes.
Yep.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Who goes first?
You.
And we can knock each other's discs, I assume.
Yeah. That's a big part
Okay.
of it.
I'm coming on.
Ooh, did you see Devin play Crocodile in the 3-hour live stream?
Your turn. What's
2.
the last
You
one?
do 2.
I do 2. 2? That's crazy.
2.
That's crazy. What if I'm not prepared for this kind of madness? 1 seems stupid.
Should play something quick. War of the Ring.
Meg, your turn.
Jeff, is what a prototype? Was Tragedy Looper a prototype? No. Is this a prototype? No. Neither are prototype. Now, technically, I'm supposed to, like, be able to get over there, but... So, the other thing is, like, this 5, it's majority. For the special ones, if you're even touching it a tiny bit, even if it's just like that, then you get it.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
What happens then?
It gets flicked back in. Jeez, why am I so aggressive? I am aggressive.
That corner is the sum.
Yep.
Interesting.
And also, like how these are circled, you start with one of each of those.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now we resolve, right? No, never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
So they go in a circle. So for this one, is anyone else on specials that are that one? No. So I get 1 up in here. Oh, and I should erase these on you. Okay. I'll go for this one.
I have a
Okay.
3 and a 4 over here.
Yep.
So I can go ahead and fill, and I have to start from the starting square, I guess.
Yep.
Well, that's obnoxious, right? Okay, we're gonna go
It's
ahead.
usually not too bad.
Oh, interesting.
I went to drink this. It's not open.
Opening it is important, Meg. Okay, so I've unlocked 1 cactus, 2 cactuses, and a small thingy, and a reroll flip. Okay,
Wow.
your turn.
Well, now it's both of us.
Yeah,
Is this 4 on the owl?
that's a
one?
4
Yeah.
now. Yep.
Okay, so I have 8.
Ah, I should remember.
Good job.
Top cam.
I have 8 and you have 3 for this one.
Okay. What's up?
I think we play 5 rounds.
Do you have rules?
Yeah, I'll double check now.
Okay.
But I believe it's 5 rounds of that.
As opposed to just like go forever.
Right. I was like, I think this ends at some point.
Go ahead.
And now it's on to the owl ones. So I have 2 4s and a 2, and you have a 5. So just to show you like how this kind of goes, I
Yep,
have
I
a
got it.
4 that I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can go 1, 2.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Done.
Alright.
And now you go first.
Yes.
And the board rotates.
Yes.
How's it rotate?
This is always faces first player.
So we're only gonna have 2 rotations.
Right, because that's the one that like we're vying for control. But I believe you're supposed to always flick from there. That we're supposed to be.
Go ahead.
We should maybe have it like this. I think everyone is supposed to flick
Okay.
from this area. Okay, hold on. Hold on. End of game. The game ends when the final round of the game has been completed. This will vary depending on game length. Players have agreed at the outset of the game.
So we just decide how many rounds it's going to be.
Yeah.
Short game is 5 rounds, standard is 6 rounds. Let's do standard game. 6 rounds.
6 rounds? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You go first.
Okay.
And yeah, George, I agree. This is definitely, I mean, basically this is Crokinole, but not Crokinole.
It's Crokinole meets Sudoku.
Sure, let's go with that. Okay.
Yes, exactly, George.
What did George say?
He said the same thing that you probably saw, but he said, this is definitely more of a Meg game Crokinole with puzzle attachment.
That's what I responded to.
Yeah. You didn't say the words Crokinole puzzle attachment.
I should have said the words Crokinole puzzle attachment.
It was clever.
You're not wrong.
2.
Oh yes, that.
Oh! So
Does
you
it
take
stay
that
there?
one out.
Okay.
Yep, and you choose.
Okay.
You have to choose now, I think.
I have to choose now? That's
think.
craziness. No, I refuse.
think so.
I refuse.
Okay.
Is it really saying now? It seems
I
weird.
think so.
If it says now,
I
I'll do
think
it.
so, but I don't honestly know. I know you have to take it out. My foot is asleep and it's really hurting now. The center of the board features a recessed hole.
Yes, it does.
Any disc that falls into the hole is immediately removed and assigned to any section of the owner's score sheet. Yeah.
Where it will be assigned. Yeah, so I'm going to put it over here. Okay.
I literally can only go to like
I
that
respect
far.
that.
It's not on purpose. That's okay, that one's on a special action.
Excuse me?
Gosh. Okay. Hey, don't hit my 4 off the special!
I can't get it. 4 special is, it's on the, oh my gosh, it has to be knocked off.
I don't even know which one it is. Which one is it?
It's that one. Yeah. Okay, we'll be assigned. You go ahead and sign this one.
Yeah, so I get, what, 8... What's 8 plus 5? 13?
Wait, why 8? That's the other, isn't that? Oh,
That's
it is.
the lizard.
Right, yeah, 8 plus 5, 13. Wow. Enjoy that.
Okay.
Okay, these come off.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Then over
5,
here-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Shucks,
I
I'm
have
still
4
off.
plus 2 plus 3, man. That's a lot. It's an obnoxious
Are you
amount.
doing the spider one? Or the
Yeah,
rabbit one?
I'm going to do 2 holes over here. Because I can only just, yeah, I'm going to do
I
this
have
one.
6.
And I get 7 over here, which is nice. Okay. And over here, I get 5. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll unlock a fox of value 4. My fox of value 4.
What does the fox say?
What the fuck say?
What the fox, Alex?
I'm gonna do that, which means I get 2 more of these. Okay, cool. Next round?
Yes.
Oh no, I still got a 1 over here. I got a 1 over here, which I'm gonna do over here, which will give me a value of whatever number I want, 1 to 5, right?
What?
I got this bird. That's my 1 square.
Yes.
So I got a value of 1 to 5, which I could use down here.
No.
Why not?
You got the bird,
Yes.
so that's a 1 to 5 in the bird.
Has to be in the bird?
Yeah.
Is this how you feel when I teach games?
That is kind of accurate.
There's only so much you can do. When you're teaching a game, there's only so much you can do, and then at a certain point, you're like, but we're going to play the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do this, Meg.
I mean, it's
1,
literally the bird symbol, my guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. Okay, next round.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 4 a.m.
Oh my gosh, Balmer Cream, you are something else.
You're an angel.
Hey, my turn to go
We're
first.
only
right?
here for 4 more rounds. Because after that we are going to go. I'm getting a little sleepy. But we should play something else after this.
Absolutely, play something else. This.
After this. What did you want that in?
I want to listen to this. Your turn.
Ooh, it hit yours. I literally only know how to bank it toward the back. Which is fine. Maybe that's a strat. Whoa! She flipped. Wow. Excuse me, I'm going to try to do it with this hand.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to do that. So that's touching now.
Yes, it is. Okay. So let's go to sign. So you get 9 over here, right?
Yes.
And there's nothing else touching that
Yes.
zone.
So I'm going to score this one,
Okay.
which means you'll cross out the top of it for D. You can't get the 29 now.
Okay.
And actually, I'll do it for this one. Oh no. Does that one? Yes.
Okay, then we go to this area over here.
So I also got this one.
Beautiful. Then we go to this one area over here, where I'm going to score 2 in this area.
And this one gets me a discovery bonus. I'm going to take the rabbit. So I'm just going to mark that I have an extra 5 when we go to do it. Alright, so now we're doing this one?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have a 3, so I'm finally on the board for this one.
I'm on the board!
On the motherfucking board!
Hey.
Yes.
Okay, I got my first brush over there. And then we go ahead. We can remove this as we go, right?
Yep.
Let me go over here. I have I'm blue. So I have 7 again, Meg. 7!
I also have 7. Because I got a discovery bonus.
What if 7's too much? What if 7's too much?
Then you can paint to those bottom things.
Yeah, I don't want to. But I kind of do want to. I'm
You
gonna
do,
paint
but
the
you
bottom
don't.
thingy. Okay, great, done. So we take ours off. And then we do the owl region over here, right? This is the owl region. So we're doing the owl region. No, I have the bunnies. I have to do the bunnies. I have 2 5s.
Oh, okay. I'm wanting another bunny with my owl thing.
Okay. And then over here, I get 2 1s. Now, Meg, correct me if I'm wrong. This symbol means I get any discovery bonus and cross it off here. So I'm going to get
so
this
you
over
can
here.
only get that many, but...
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get that over there. That's going to help me get one of these bonuses, which could be a number anywhere.
For the fox one?
Yeah.
It's a 4 and lower.
Yeah, but for the owl, for the fox, it's a 4 lower. Interesting. I'll still do that. So the fox, I'm going to cross off the fox, and I'll put a 4 over here, which gives me a 5 rabbit. And I'll use a 5 rabbit over here. So I got 2 over here. Okay. And that's this. And I also get another something, but I'm still not done on this track over here. This track will go ahead and take the 6 over here. And I also have another something which I can do. So I can do a 6 down here somewhere if I want. Let's go ahead and do a 6 down here. I'm going to cross this off. Oh, I got a 5 already. I'm going to do the 6. Okay, 6 down here. Okay. Done.
6 where?
Here.
From what?
From this.
That's the one that I said is a typo. It's only 5. That's the only one. If you want to do the 6, I don't mind.
Nope, it's going to be a 5.
I really don't mind.
Nope, I mind. I refuse
Yeah.
to win like that. Okay, so I might not take that one. I might take a number of anywhere for the owl. Now, a number of anywhere for the owl could be... I could do a 3 meg. That's not bad at all. Let me see if there's a better number to take, though.
So you could, yeah, get your rabbit, or go that way and get the
I might go
rabbit.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, I don't want to do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can it be as? It's always a max of 5, I assume.
Yes. Because it's basically you get a blank disc.
Okay. I don't like this. I can do another one of those. Another 4 over there. Let's go ahead and do another 4 down here. Okay. And go ahead and do this down here. This can be another one of these, another one of these. Okay, done. Done, Meg.
Good job.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're into round 3?
Round 3.
Or was that round 3?
That was round 3. Round 4.
Now we're into round 4?
Yep. Is that intentional?
Yep. I don't give a shit.
That's 1, 2 on the thingy. Okay.
That's stupid.
It's lovely. I approve of it.
Lovely. Whoa! You just keep... Whoa!
This is crokinole.
This is crokinole.
This is crokinole. It's the only part I get. This is crokinole.
It's the only part I get.
Okay, your turn.
Do you do 2?
Oh, no, not your 2. It's not your turn. I lied. Let me just think of whether I want to put this there.
Don't forget you have powers and abilities.
Yep, yep. I'm going to pop this down over here because I think I'm doing well there. Okay. Your turn.
That was so gentle.
That was what?
Accidentally gentle.
Okay. And then... Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Your turn.
I wanted it in that one.
You should have started a little less hard then. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use an ability.
Oh, I also want to use ability. Can I use ability too?
Sure.
I'm going to use ability to reshoot this last one.
Oh, okay. Well, as soon as he knows I'm gonna use ability, he's gonna now reshoot his
No,
last
not.
one.
I'm not trying to shoot yours. I'm trying to shoot the 4 a little harder. A little too hard now.
Okay, I'm gonna swap this one
Okay.
with my 5.
Oh, that's smart, Meg.
I know.
That's smart.
I know. I felt smart when I saw it in my brain.
Morganite, hello. How's it going? I didn't think of those swappings. Okay.
Hello. Alright, so now this is the only one for control.
Yep.
And this is the only special, right?
This is stupid. I don't like the spot. Okay.
So 5, 10, 11.
Wait, what are you doing? This is 4. Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. And I have 3. Woohoo, 3. Okay.
Alright, I'll do this one. So I'm taking this one
Okay.
with it. So I just won this one.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Then we go here.
Yep.
Where
Is
I don't
your thing
have,
touching
it's
the
touching
thing at
it.
all?
It's
Okay.
touching it, so I don't get anything there.
Alright, so the next one, your 4 is more in the majority, so we both get 4 for that.
Yep.
Which I actually have 5 because I unlocked this rabbit. Well, I have 9.
Okay. And then we go ahead and we go to the next region, right? The next region, I don't score there, but I do score this. So I got 2 3s.
Did you have this 2 go to here?
Yes.
Okay. And I have a 2 and a 3. Okay.
Okay.
And that was round 4?
That was round 4. We now go to round 5. We're doing great.
And I
We're doing
believe
great.
you go first?
I do believe I go first in round 5.
I've done 1 shape in the fox area.
You only got 1 shape, so make it count.
For some reason, I just can't get them to land there.
Okay. Excuse me.
I keep landing on that double.
I am trying to go for that. We each have our focuses that we're going for, Meg. Just let it be. Let it be.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it
Let
go.
it go.
Don't wanna flick it anymore.
So if I, let's say, put a 3 here, it's not 2 3s, it's a 6.
On the rabbit?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yes.
2 3s.
No. Rabbits are summed.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking owl. I was
Okay.
thinking owl. Like it is 2 3s, but then you
Yeah.
for that one you just do get to add them all together. Oh, that was so. It's actually touching everything.
It's touching the edge if it counts.
It's touching the rim.
It's touch. Hey.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna mess that up for you. Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That
Feel
was
happy?
the best I've
feel
ever played
happy?
any dexterity flipping game ever. I don't care if you even knock mine. Oh, we're
Okay.
sharing.
For now. Okay. I don't like that you did that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. That could be useful. Okay. Yeah. Listen, I've learned how to do certain shots, and I'm only gonna make those shots again and again and again forever.
Ah!
And you can do that. I don't appreciate you, for the record.
I'm never good at that kind of stuff.
That
I can't believe I have hit the targets
I respect
3
that.
times. I literally am so
Okay.
bad at aiming, you guys. I go to throw things across the room and like I hit the wrong thing all the time. Alex! I'm going after that one. What is that? Do I care if you get that?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
What is this one? The rabbit one? Okay. I'm gonna move it.
Wait, what? We can do that?
So
What?
I think technically you're supposed to aim this toward the first person every time, but
Which
I've
we're doing
said
in
that
your turn.
so many
Which
times.
we're doing in your turn.
Why didn't you?
Because you set it up this way, and so I was just going with what the board is.
We both have been.
Uh-huh, right. I like the story. Okay, let's go to resolve. First place, no one actually has here, right? No one has here.
Thank you, Sean.
No one has here.
Oh wait, I want to use an ability.
Oh.
Swippy Swappy Town.
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. What?
That was hilarious.
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me.
It's too high.
Alright,
It's too
ready?
high.
I can do it lower.
Good.
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Bum,
Go
bum, bum,
deeper.
bum.
Can you go even deeper?
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Bum, ba, da, dum, bum, ba, da, 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 dum.
Wow.
Talk about it. No, something else. You say moving on, right?
Mifa just left.
Mifa's right there. She's
Mifa
coming closer.
literally just got off
She's
the
coming
bus.
closer. She
She's
came
like,
closer.
no,
She literally did.
well, yeah, she did actually.
You see? Okay, go
She's
ahead.
like, he's whining. He needs
ahead.
help somehow.
So you have this one, Meg. You have these 3, right? And I have
Well,
level
no,
5.
this one's touching that.
I know. You have these 3.
3?
Like 3 summed. Sorry, it's 2 and 1. You're right. You're at 2 and 1. And I have level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Okay, we're gonna do this one over here. That's gonna be another cactus, Meg, as well as a reroll flick thingy, which is great because we're going to the second last round.
I think I lied to you.
Uh-oh, that sounds about right.
You're crossing those off because you're uncovering them there and using them?
No, because I've gotten specific bonuses
The
here.
circle ones? Okay.
Yes, I got
okay.
one over here.
Then you're
and-
good. Nope, then
Yeah,
you're good.
I did 2. I did 2 of them. Yep, perfect. You didn't lie to me. You thought right. Let's talk about... Meg,
Yes.
what's a square?
What do you mean?
There's squares here. What's a square?
I think it's something for the solo stuff, but it's not anything else.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but
You want to check that?
yeah.
Because it might matter for me.
I don't think it does anything.
Should I do it?
Look in the book.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Okay. Pokefan, I'm just happy you think it's decent at all.
It says AI icons appear on the score sheet. A small black square. These are important for the solo mod.
Great, you're right. Good.
I was right.
Yep. Are we done with this region?
Yes.
We go around to here, where I apparently have way too much, Meg. Do you guys read it to me? I have 8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1.
Well, I have 10.
So I have 8 plus 6. I have 14.
That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure that just means I get a single 7, right? And then 7 boxes filled. 1, 2.
Oh, I have
3,
another
4,
5 because of
6,
a
7.
thing. So I
On the
actually
plus
have
side,
15.
you earned me 2 foxes.
I have 15 up here. So that's 11. So I still have 4.
Meg, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to decide what the right move to take is.
Alright,
But I
want
don't
another
know
owl.
what it's gonna be. No, I don't know what it's gonna be. But it could be a few things. Yeah, it can be a few things. We're gonna go ahead and take our turn. Eventually, cause I earned... What did I earn? I earned a fox somehow. How did I earn a fox, Meg? What did I just do? I earned 2 foxes from this board. That's what happened. Okay, I know. I remember now. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take this bunny here.
Good night, James. Thanks for hanging
Good
out with
night,
us.
James. I earned a bunny.
I know we weren't expecting to play this, but if you play it in the future, then it would be great if the flicking board was a different scene in OBS from the scoring boards. Oh, to be like, have them each be closer?
I think it means you can swap back and forth from the
Yeah,
three
yeah.
different things.
So it would be
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
That is a
Okay.
good idea, Craig. Yeah. The foot pedal could do that, right? It could go between 3.
3 scenes, yep.
This is my first time with the foot pedal.
It's a new
And
experience.
see how Mifa's laying on her feet over there?
I do.
She's right near the foot pedal.
That's because she's awesome. She has good taste.
She's awesome.
Okay, so I have a flicking thingy.
Are you
and
doing
another...
all your things now?
No, I've just been earning bonuses back and forth. I did that.
Well, I guess you don't have this one. So I'm going to do this one for me because I have 2 4s and a 3. 2 4s and a 3. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'm done.
2, 3.
I earned a bunch of cascading bonuses there. That's what happened. Alright, ready? Last round, everyone.
Last
Last
round.
And you go first.
Okay. Get your discs out of here.
That was beautiful.
So violent.
Are you like, what are you trying to do?
Dude, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna pay to
If you're
reflick that.
playing, hey, please don't let it show.
I haven't used any of those and I didn't
Cause
enjoy
my
that.
heart can't take it anymore. That was cool. Look at it. Is it not there?
I'm just gonna flip it over.
Okay. Cool. And if you're playing me...
That was a trick shot.
Trick shot.
Brr, 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 brr. More caffeine required.
Ah. What?
You knocked one out?
Yeah. You can knock it in the middle.
I don't want it to go in the middle.
I know. Go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh, I got another shot. I forgot about that. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. So the 3 goes to that corner, which I'm cool with. I can work with that. Maybe.
Mifa is like, it's time for bed.
It's time for bed.
She's getting antsy. She was like, let's go.
Now, Meg, is there a rule? You say I only need 1 more here. Can I even use a 3 or it has to be
you
1?
needed 1.
Okay, fine. Well, we're just gonna
But
go
you can
ahead.
do the thing where you swap your things and put 1 in there if you
I'll
want.
just do that.
I'm gonna flick it away.
Go ahead, do it, do it.
No, I don't even care enough.
You should care enough.
Beautiful. Beautiful!
If you have dun 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 dun. Oh, I should have this over here, Meg. Whoop, I got this and
Whoop.
this.
Whoop,
I got one of
there
these.
it is! Whoop, there it is!
Okay. Dun 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 dun. I'm taking a reshot.
Taking a reshot.
I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed.
I hit the owl one.
What owl one?
The special owl special.
Yeah, I mean, it hit the thing I wanted to do.
I'm just saying, you got a special.
Yeah, I got it.
Are you gonna keep going?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that.
I know.
I get like one shot I'm happy with. I'm like, okay, I'm good to go.
Done.
Excuse me. Let's see.
Skirt fire?
Monster that's under my bed. I knocked yours in. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Go ahead. I don't even know. Was it there?
Am I flicking that?
Okay, cross off a reflick.
I'm trying not to move it because it gave me shit.
That was great. That was great.
I'm doing it with the wrong hand.
It's not a dull monkey.
I know, I don't want to on that one.
You don't
It's
want
a lizard.
It's a lizard. What do you mean it's a lizard? The lizard, yeah, that's
On
fine. I don't like the idea of you getting 10 more boxes on the monkey. That'd be bad for me. Although, honestly... Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. So, we start with over here. You have one?
I have one more swappity swap.
Oh,
so I just
interesting.
want to think about that.
You keep on changing, and you keep on changing, and that's not fair.
I am.
Oh,
I'll swap this one and this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Resolve, you get one here.
Okay. Which doesn't matter.
Nothing, nobody gets anything here. We go over here, where I have 4 and you have 9.
I was just going to say, wait a second, I only have 4 things on the board. It's because I had to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I have 9 for the rabbits.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed.
Okay, what's next?
We go to this region over here, where I have a whole lot.
Yeah. I have a 3 and a 2. Okay. And I believe that's all.
I have to resolve my 3 and my 5. I know!
Good job.
And let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I get a rabbit over here. Which means I'll do this over here. Which means there, there, there. So I get 2 more of these. So I have 5 of these. And I get 1 more here and 1 more here, which gives me a anything. Which means I'll go ahead and do this one over here. Okay. I think I got all.
Okay.
I have 6 of those. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did not get everything I wanted, but that's okay. Okay, so down here I have 6 times 2 is 12, plus 12 is 24, plus 24 is 48. Then for the foxes, I don't even know, I guess I have this. I have 14, 14, and 19, 28. 28 plus 20 is 47. For the birds, I'll do that last. For up here, I have 0. I have 0 for the monkeys. And then I have...
They're not monkeys.
That's what I'm talking about. 10, 8, 10, 28. 28 plus 10 is 38. Plus 8. 38 plus 8
Okay. Let's see.
is 46. 46 plus 10 is 56. 56 plus 10 is 66. I think that's my score, 66. Okay. And so I have 80 plus 60 is 140. 140, 155, 155, 161. Okay, I'm done. Whew. James,
I think your math is questionable.
I think my board has not had a single thing erased, so feel free to question my math how you want.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh. I think you won. What's wrong with my math?
I don't know. I was just saying.
You were questioning my math before you thought you won.
179.
To 161.
Okay. Well, that's
Is it less questionable now?
No. It had nothing to do with who was winning or losing. Just to be clear.
Are we done?
Welcome back, James. We're now ending.
We're wrapping up. We've played way too many games tonight. 4 games on stream. We played 4 games.
What did you think of Sonora?
I think I'd rather play. So here's the thing. Here's my biggest pet peeve. I hate flicking from the edge inwards. I do not like that feeling at all.
Interesting.
It feels like I have like minimal like real control. The actual core puzzle, it has cascading bonuses the way many flick and rights do. I find that semi-enjoyable. I find the mix of a. I understand why you like this and why it's appealing. I'd rather play Crokinole or Cascading Roll and Write game. I enjoyed this. I'm always happy to play this. But I think that when I play a Cascading Roll and Write game, I want to feel more agency in my choices. And this felt a little bit more, especially because of the knocking. Like, I know Crokinole has that, but I kind of like it in Crokinole in this simplified form. Over here, like, it feels like if you knock my piece, it comes down to, like, my entire Cascading Roll and Write can be thrown off.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, I think that's a good thing.
I respect that. I do. I would rather just play direct Crokinole for
What
that
did you
kind of
guys think of this game and how it seemed? Did it make you want to try to play Sonora? Let us know. George says 3 games.
3 games. Do we
Ticket to Ride.
We're not
Are you
Ticket to Ride.
asking for that, James?
Wait, what song's being stuck in someone's head?
No, this is the stream that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. But now it's time to end the stream.
Because I have stuff to get done and I'm tired
We
and
have
I'm
to be
crashing.
adults.
We do indeed have to be adults.
Alex drove 9 hours?
we did. Yes, and I'm driving 9 hours again tomorrow. It's 8.5.
9 hours to
8.5.
get here.
I made a good time.
Really? 8.5?
Yeah. I expected 8.5. I was like,
Because you went overnight.
wait, what?
You weren't there like during morning traffic or anything.
Oh, correct. I avoided all
You drove
traffic.
overnight,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, how does the time of day?
You never hit traffic, right?
No. No traffic at all. Good night, everyone. We shall see you again Friday night, Meg. Are you streaming Friday night?
Yes.
Friday night. We'll see you Friday night. Or she'll see you Friday night.
I will be doing the pair up I was supposed to do last week, which is the poltergeist at the
Mansion.
nope, the streets.
Haunted house.
The streets.
The
Maple
streets.
Lane. Maple Lane.
Maple Lane.
I am considering, because Alex did all of this for me and everything's working great and fine, I'm considering streaming tomorrow night. If I have enough time.
Wait, in here?
Yeah. For
Ooh.
for like Thursday night.
Interesting.
Because you'll be driving.
I'll be driving.
Alex will be driving. I may have too much work to do. We'll assess after tomorrow, so it'll be a surprise stream if I do it, but I might play a solo game on here tomorrow night.
You can leave the setup from now on?
Yeah.
I kind of mess with this camera first before you end stream.
Sure.
I wanna do
Before
it
I
better.
end stream?
Well, before
No,
we
you
close
can-
things down. You can
okay,
end stream
yeah.
first. Don't have to watch me at the camera.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
I'll see you maybe
We'll see
tomorrow,
you.
but definitely on Friday. And I'll post in Discord if I do stream tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, it'll probably be on YouTube.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
If it's not Final Girl, we'll probably be on YouTube. We'll see.
And then we'll see you Sunday as well.